Some miles north of Arkham lies a little town most maps overlook, By road, it's a little way past Nightvale, just before the turning of Silent Hill. And most days, there's a direct train from Twin Peaks. However you get there, you'll know you're in Dusk Hollow when the rain starts to fall. The residents are weird, the crimes are gruesome, the phones are rotary, the internet is dial-up, and your car, a 1956 Ford. This is your home, working for Dusk Hollow private detectives, a bunch of hard-boiled PIs, investigating murderers, malefactors, and the occasional malignant caller. You don't remember getting the job, and you're not leaving anytime soon. This is the world that we find our heroes stepping themselves in to as they step through the mirror in Atlantis City into a crime scene. Black and white with just flecks of crimson red speckled across a room. Welcome to Into the SAGASverse. But first, before we begin with the darkness and the doom and the gloom, allow me to introduce you to these investigators, starting with Adam.
Should I introduce my origin universe character or this universe character or both?
Yes.
Okay. I guess the origin universe is Robbie Anders Aberdeen Atlantic, and he's 49, about 6'5" big guy. But in this world, you see Dick Murder Solves. That's his name. He's a detective. He's one day near retirement. He's jaded, but he always does the right thing.
As you step through this portal and you find yourself in Dusk Hollow, there are two distinct things you know. One, you are not where you're supposed to be. Two, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. These two things find themselves in conflict. On the one hand, there is your personal. There's Robbie. Robbie has no idea what the hell he's doing in a noir film. But on the other hand, there's Dick, and Dick knows that he was called to a gruesome crime. Someone has murdered the mayor of Dusk Hollow. So what does he say as he steps through the portal, which you were just stepping through a mirror, but now you're just stepping through a door into a room and you're taking the scene to you. A man in a pinstripe three-piece suit, immaculate except for 3 bullet holes, fallen over against his desk, blood sprayed across the room.
Are there other like crime scene people in here, like taking photographs and stuff?
No, you're currently the first person. As you actually walk in, you rip through, pull open one of those crime scene tapes.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I would say very genre specific. It's like all these shadows and weird angles, and there's somehow there's steam, and we see a Dick Murder Solves sort of step through, and we first see the light of a lighter and a cigarette, and then more sort of smoke kind of comes out, and he steps into the light, and you see this big guy, about 6'5", stubble, big mustache. He looks like he hasn't slept in like, I don't know, 2 weeks. Just so friggin' tired, just sort of rubs his face. He's wearing suspenders and a vest and a sort of rolled up sleeves, work shirt. It's all dirty. He's got one of those sort of like shoulder holster things that has like his issued gun, and sort of like walks over to the body, sort of bends over, takes another puff of his cigarette, sort of looks around. He's like, God damn, who did this to you? We're gonna find out.
Next up, as the smoke twirls up towards the ceiling, the next person steps through the mirror. Ida, can you introduce yourself?
Amy steps through the mirror, and immediately in her hands is a notepad, and the tips of her fingers are all darkened with a piece of graphite that looks like it's been worn down with constant notes and dirty thumbprint imprints on this paper. And she just notices her hand moving quickly, like writing, like windows broken, question mark, points of entry, question mark, who is around. And you see a woman, 5'8", severely pulled back bun, turtleneck long skirts, notices a bundle at the small of her back, but otherwise pouches in the front filled with metal objects. And Amy knows instinctively that they're typeset keys for creating prints of newspapers and other pamphlets. Perhaps she's someone that investigates, chronicles, and then prints, maybe helps solve crimes. So because of all these metal things in her, on her person, she's colloquially known as the Capper.
So as you walk in, you look around, and the windows are and one window is in fact broken, shattered apart from where what seems like bullets impacted it. You walk up to the window, and as you run your hand past one of the bookshelves, your eye falls on a manila folder that's lying on the desk. A single red handprint, as if someone who was bleeding was attempting to grab it away from the desk.
I pull out a handkerchief, and the handkerchief has like lots of little doilies on it, and I try to pick it up.
God damn it, Kappa, what are you doing here?
And with that, the next person walks in. Chirag.
Coming in, in another world, he might have been called Archie, famous ex-race car driver. In another world, might have been known as the mechanic, living underwater. In this one, see a figure walking 5'9", pinstripe suit, smoking a cigar, on a nice little hat he doesn't take even off, even though he is indoors. The sheer disrespect. Got this like red scarf around himself, and just like by his sides, just like this big old-fashioned Tommy gun. You see walking in. A cop that's perhaps less than clean. Tomas gun, also known as codename Tommy, walks in, just like looking around. Why is it all this shit in this? Whenever I come in, why do we never get any good cases, Chief? Like staring at Detective Murder Kills.
Yeah, there's never good murders. I'll tell you that, Tommy. I'll tell you that.
I think if a few that'd make a good murder. Just like looking down, look at the clues and the windows.
I want to turn towards the Capper and be like, look, this time, just wait till the murder's been solved before you report it, all right? We all gotta work on this together, okay?
Sounds like you're trying to hide something up. I think I've just landed a scoop.
Not trying to hide nothing. We gotta work together, okay?
Belligerent response. Answers.
Getting too old for this shit.
As you're all saying this, another person comes strolling in, looking like they own the place, even if, well, this is clearly not their office. Anne, who might you be playing as?
Um, well, in her original world, my character is Avery Matthews, fitness influencer, YouTuber, perpetually online. Might have known her as Wavery Star, the half seahorse, half human person in Atlantis City, but here she is all with a shoulder length bob, very dressed in a very sexy, like I don't want to say like floor length, but like in a long dress, like, you know,
A dress that
does
like
not
barely hits the floor.
A dress that could kill.
That glides
Yeah,
like a
and she
ghost, which don't
definitely-
exist.
looks like she doesn't belong at this crime scene. However, she has a very she has an interest in having this murder solved, because actually she is Ava Morgan, the mayor's daughter. So she was told she was not allowed to be at the crime scene, but you know, she did what a femme fatale does to get her way and somehow managed to get onto the crime scene, even though she's not supposed to be here. So, do you know who I am? I'm the mayor's daughter. I deserve to be in this crime scene. I need to find out what happened to my father.
A criminal
damn
always returns to the scene of crime.
Tommy,
thing-
get her out of here. Get her out of here. She can't be here.
Oh, the only thing criminal about her is that I don't have her name and number. All right, boss. All right, I'll get her out.
What was your name again, Avery? In this universe?
Ava.
Ava. Cool.
Change the overlay in real time so everyone could see what the name is. Hey.
God damn it.
Come on. We can't have a nice girl like you getting in trouble here. Getting in trouble like here. This is no place for a lady.
Ava puts her hand on what's your character's name in this world, Shira?
Tommy.
Tommy. She puts her hand on Tommy's shoulders and says, with a man like you, I don't think I'll be getting into any trouble at all.
You don't understand men like me. But he doesn't take her away now. he would smile if this was a world that actually this world allows smiling, but it's like it's not a it's a
A
smirky
grim
smile.
smile.
Smirk.
It's a gri-
Yeah.
It's a smirky, grim smile.
Societal influence. Mars case on O.
Well then, Miss Mayor's daughter, maybe you could tell us about your whereabouts I'd say about an hour ago. Maybe that'll clear up some things. We're gonna let you in
Tab.
here.
This location, this isn't is this familiar to my
Yes,
world
now that
character?
you have claimed a role, this is the mayor's office, in the center of Dusk Hollow. Look, if you stand near the window, you look out over a dreary square, currently, as always, covered in a slow drizzle of rain. Dusk Hollow has only two modes: slow drizzle of rain and full-on thunderstorm. Outside, you see a few old period cars driving past, and there's a couple of little shops dotted around the town, and mostly people walking with purpose, as if they don't really want anyone to get any weird ideas about them.
Do I know what time of day it is as well? Important to what I'm about to say next.
Yes. It is. Let's go with an hour or so after dinner. You had dinner with you had dinner. You were supposed to have dinner with your father, the mayor. He never showed up. Your family generally assumes that when that happens, it's because he's working too hard. But you went there. You came there probably 15 minutes ago. Walked in to check on your dad and murdered.
Well, about an hour ago, I was supposed to be having dinner with my family, my father included. He never showed up. I drew the short straw and had to come to the office to check on him, and then I found him, and then she gestures at the scene. So I wasn't here an hour ago.
Former mayor does anything in his power to avoid last meal. Poison? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
You're right, as you clearly see like blood-stained holes in his chest.
I'm
That's the
thinking.
misdirect for you.
I'm thinking more lead poisoning than food poisoning.
Poisoning sells papers. Scroll.
All right.
The only thing we're going to be selling here is a solve to this goddamn murder. All right. Ava, story checks out. The rest of you, start looking around for some clues or something. We got to figure out who wanted the goddamn mayor dead. Well, besides everybody.
So, as you scan the room, I would say that, well, does anyone want to take the lead on this?
Or the detective murder kill.
All right, I'll do it. I will do some sort of roll, I guess. I have no bonuses. Oh, wait, no, I have smell. I'm a good smeller.
Ooh.
Can I smell something?
Okay, well, you know what? Go ahead and roll me a, I'm assuming smelling is a D8 for you?
Yes, D8 for me.
Go ahead and roll me 2 checks, one with a D8 for like if you find something with your sense of smell, and one with a D10 for if you for finding anything else.
Okay, I got a 1 for smell, and I got a 7 for for.
I didn't actually set a difficulty, so oh god, I didn't actually set a difficulty. It's for a total of what for or Sagas?
Oh wait, I have a feeling. Detective Dick Murder solves like something smells bad.
But yeah, as you as a 1 beats the 6 that I was going to set. So as you smell, you well, here's the thing. You smell the salt on the air of the bay in the distance. The acrid smoke that's hanging around. A little bit of ash in the fireplace that's still smoldering a bit. The smell of ink and graphite from our wonderful reporter. Some form of perfume from our femme fatale. But there's one thing you don't smell. You don't smell gunpowder smoke.
I would sort of relay that to everyone, to kind of like in a dramatic monologue, and by the end, but the one thing I don't smell is gunpowder. And sort of kind of like talking to myself out loud, sort of walking around. I know that that the capper has noticed a couple things on like the desk and stuff, but I haven't noticed that yet. but just
No,
kind of
you're
walking
completely
around.
distracted by the fact that those are
Maybe if I
bullet
stop.
holes, but you
Yeah.
don't smell gunpowder.
bullet holes, but where did the bullets come from? What a
Over
mystery.
there, by the window.
Huh?
Yeah.
Our assailants was probably from the outside based on where the glass has fallen.
Goddamn. Think
I'm
you're
glad-
right.
Thanks for telling us instead of just showing it us to a headline tomorrow.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Kappa.
New headline: Dusk Follow PD incompetence.
And that's an always thing. That's an always thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Woman has to take care of everything.
Let's see. Tommy, what's that? What's the building opposite of this one?
Going out to the windows. I look at the bullet, just bullet holes in the window. Just to be clear, the glass makes it look like the bullets came into this room. It's not like it looks like they came out, right?
I left it big for the GM to fill that in.
Say again?
The bullet, like the way the
No,
glass
no.
shatters.
What I just said.
I left it vague for the GM to fill in.
Initially, you didn't quite tell. The way it looks like is that the mayor was standing in front of his desk, and then he was either shot from the front and the bullets exploded the window out, or the reverse. However, the fact that you don't smell any gunpowder smoke does tell you that they probably came from the outside.
Yeah.
And as you look out, there's a couple of buildings that are in the general direction. There's Quincy's Tavern, a like greasy spoon eatery with that has a bunch of lodgings on top of it. There's Abernathy Esquire and Accountants, and there's the Dusk Hollow Library.
Well, boss, could have come from any of those three. Could have come from the Abernathy Accountants. Never trust nerds. They're always up to something.
People that mess with your money, you can never trust them.
Never. Money's the source of all evil. That's why I'm such a good person. I ain't got no money.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Point up. Oh, then there's the then we got the what was the name of the tavern?
Quincy's Tavern.
Yeah, Quincy's Tavern. Greasy little diner. Got some rooms for some Joe's probably most likely place someone could just go in, get it. Or of course, there's the library. But not allowed to make a lot of noise in there. Who goes to a library this late?
Someone who wants to kill, I guess. Ava, anyone wants your father dead?
There is a pensive look on her face. GM, does anyone want Ava's father dead? I guess everyone. Apparently.
Yeah, or I guess,
let's
like,
give me a
anything recent.
give me a D10 general knowledge.
Oh,
I'd say
boy.
difficulty of let's make this tier difficulty of 4 to get something very specific. Difficulty of 6 to get general information.
Can I help? Or wait,
Oh,
I guess I'll
snap it.
wait.
The 2.
It's 2. Well, yes, you could help after the fact. However, the only thing that would be
Yeah,
better
I
than
mean-
this would be a crit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you start thinking, and then you flash back. Flash back to a scene probably a week or so ago, when you arrive in the mayor's office late. It's probably time for dinner again, and your father once again was working way too late. When you find yourself in the hallway to your father's office, and right as you're about to enter, you hear some arguing inside as you think you hear your father arguing over the phone with someone who the only thing you hear is the only thing you remember hearing is, "I don't care who you all are. The ordinance is going to be signed, and that's that. You'll just have to figure out a different way to make your money." And then there's a click, and as you walk into your father's office, he definitely acted a little suspicious.
Overheard a phone call last week.
Uh,
Someone was very unhappy with my father's latest ordinances, bylaws that have passed. And he seemed very evasive about it when I came in to visit after the fact. I would like to go over to his desk, kind of scan paperwork, see if I could gather more information that way, as I am relaying this information to
Okay. Do you have anything
Tommy
that
and
benefits you here?
nope, I'm just winging it with a
D10 in
D10.
that case.
Oh no.
I can maybe help. What did you get?
What did you roll?
9.
2. The difficulty was 5.
I rolled a 9. I can't even. That's the worst thing I could roll, because I can't even use my trait to re-roll it.
Lucky.
Well, someone can help.
I have a talent to navigate administration. Checks I make to obtain information or resources from a organization may use a D8. And
Okay, in that case, it's less helping and more you pushing her aside and diving into it yourself. In which case, you would definitely get a D8 for roll.
I'm just
It's
gonna
still
open up my flip pad and be like, latest ordinances. What's this? Extra traps for raccoons? Raccoons did this. Maybe not. We'll keep that on the back burner.
They look like
Brilliant.
natural criminals.
The natural criminal.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. What was the difficulty?
5. So you actually
Yeah.
had a success, and
Big apple.
as you scroll through it, there is nothing that instantly piques your curiosity. Looks like this law probably hasn't been sent to the city council yet for signing. But then your eye falls on that manila folder that's lying there.
Yes, I maneuver the handkerchief that I used to grab it and do whatever fastenings there are. Is it sealed? Is it open? The wax
It's
seal on it?
like sealed with like one of those ribbons
Strings.
that, yeah,
The
it's
figure
sealed
eight
with
ones.
string, but you can easily just pull it open. It's not sealed in it with a tamper-proof seal or something.
I do so, and I splay the contents on any flat, clean, bloodless surface.
All in the blood.
Probably
So-
the desk wouldn't.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
got here.
you can put it down on the desk. The only place of the desk that's blood has this bloody handprint of where the mayor was grabbed the desk and fell down again. So you open this paper up and put it down, and as you all form a semicircle around it, ready to deepen your insight in this case, we're going to go for a quick break.
Dun, dun,
Damn it.
dun.
You should have seen this one coming.
What's
Be right back.
Who? Why? What?
Oh, what's
When?
in where?
Ooh.
words that don't actually have H's in them.
Hey guys, I can't decide on an
As-
accent. Should I keep? Oh, wait,
as we return to Dusk Hollow, lightning cracks and thunder rolls in the distance as a few documents come sprawling out this manila folder. It seems, as you go through them, that these are fairly mundane legislation. Some tax proposals, a couple of proposals fixing up the road, the road from Dusk Hollow to the Farnstead. Oh god, that's a terrible alliteration. I shouldn't be thinking on my feet. The Westerwind farms in the east of Dusk Hollow. Then your eyes do fall on one detail, namely that the budget for the library, Dusk Hollow Library, is being cut, causing opening hours to be causing the opening hours, in fact, to be increased because they don't have the capacity to provide night security. Instead, there's just going to be some additional librarians who will have to work some longer hours. The library is now
goodness.
going to be open until 10 p.m. A real vote winner.
My goodness, the mayor is against literacy. Scroll, 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 scroll.
God damn it. So, someone's pissed about the library.
And also, no security guards in the library. That means someone wanted to sneak in there. It'd be a lot easier for them to do so, assuming it's
That's
not
right.
some disgruntled librarians.
Just
That's
so you
right,
know,
Tommy.
there are still night guards in the library. It's just now that the library would normally close at 8, at which point night guards would take over. Now the library closes at 10, so they get to spend a little bit less on night guards.
Does
They
that
do
line
have to
up
spend a little
with
bit more librarians, but librarians are cheap.
does the time that the library was open line up with the time that we think that the mayor was killed? Or is it like after hours?
Oh, good question. I believe I said that the mayor was killed around 9.
An hour after dinner.
So yes, this would have happened while the library would have been open, but this law hasn't been passed yet. So
Right.
the library was in fact closed when the when the
Okay,
mayor was
so-
murdered.
So these, from what Ava overheard, these are ordinances that are going to get signed but haven't gotten
Exactly.
signed yet. So
And-
the week prior, this might have been part of what she overheard.
Correct.
Okay.
That is your thinking anyway.
And we
like-
said that the library was also visible from the window where this was
Yes.
shot.
The three
That's right.
the 3 buildings that the shooter could have shot from are either one of the lodgings of Quincy's Tavern, because those are the ones high enough up in the building to actually that they would have had a clear shot. Probably the attic of Abernathy Esquire Accountants, and the second and third floors of the Dusk Hollow Library.
Someone strong. Follow me. And I walk over to the windowsill.
I'm
We both kind of walk over and like,
I will
after
pumping
you,
into
after
shit.
you.
Yeah, all right, fine.
You can go.
All right.
And Kappa wrenches open the window frame pull up, sits on the windowsill, and starts to lean outwards with her legs remaining in the room and the rest of her torso
Okay.
outside. My intention is to see if there's any other shots or if this was a single, very talented, skilled shot through the window, or were there multiple
Sniper.
things, but I gotta see the outside.
Oh.
That someone's gonna hold
So
me
you're looking
inside.
for bullet
Yeah.
holes around
You
the
don't.
window.
Yeah.
Ah,
Go
Good.
ahead and give me like
That's fun.
an athletics, something athleticsy. So you basically don't fall out of the window check.
Yes.
As you're like doing it, like he like grabs one hand, the other one he like got a flashlight out to help see.
Keep in mind,
Aw.
you don't have to expand effort to help until until
He
after the
does, like-
roll.
I do have, in case something require reflexes happening, I have a thing for that. I'm gonna roll a d12.
Why D12?
This is just a regular athletics. I'm sorry, brain.
D10.
D10.
D10. Not-
Pardon. That's way better. That's a 1.
Woo!
Okay, yeah. So
And the
you
other one's
hang
a
out.
6.
You hang out the window. The Tommy is walks over to like help you, and but realizes before too long that you're hanging out of the window looking down. Oh yeah, no, there's no problem here. She's hanging on just fine as you look out, and you actually don't see any bullet holes further in the facade. This these 3 shots. There were 3 shots, 3 hits.
Detective, take a note down for me, will ya?
Uh,
Assassin, sniper, librarian behind mayor murder. Needs more alliteration.
is that assassin with 4 S's or 3?
Yes.
He misspells it with 2. Hands it back.
This
Assassin.
was clean. This was skilled.
We even
Like
know
we're
it.
dealing with a professional.
Yeah. And then like he like motions to the detective. And boss, speaking of professionals, after this, we should probably relook into that those cat burglar cases. 'Cause, Caper over there can really hang from a windowsill. I'm just saying.
It's true. It sort of gives a long, hard look at her.
Yeah. We're paid 1 case at a time.
Yeah. Well, we got one
Who
suspect.
cares?
We got a place to look in. We got the library. Might as well race on over.
But you're dealing with someone dangerous. Someone who knows what they're doing. This isn't the run-of-the-mill, disgruntled thing of passion. This was planned.
And
It was purposeful. It was poignant. I don't have any more words with P to alliterate here with.
yeah. Well,
I
speaking
Appreciate it.
So, I may not completely qualified to investigate this, but I don't see anyone involved with the library being upset that the library is open later, particularly librarians. I mean, if they have more time to work, they get money. So I don't see them being upset about that. I'm curious about the accountants, though. 'Cause if anyone's going to care about money not getting to them, it's going to be an accountant.
Well, it does seem like this situation's a little bit more complicated than just a library thing. Like you said, that argument you overheard with your father, it's something about money, making your money a different way, something about an ordinance. I think this might be a little bit more complicated than just some librarians. Maybe something in the area was going on after hours, and now I won't be able to have it. But I guess we'll be able to find out once we go. Ask a couple of questions.
But boss, you want us to split up? Me take one of the dames, check one of the places. You check the other, or should we stay together?
I don't see why not. It seems like a good plan, Tommy.
All right. So you want library, or you want accountants?
I'll go to the library.
All right, I'll
Seems a
deal
little
with it
more
then.
exciting.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Who wants? Yeah.
So
Find out Tommy goes by himself. No one else wants to go to the accountant.
No. Ava looks at Tommy and says, "Let's go shake down some nerds."
Yeah. My kind of lady. Let's go. Now don't be stalled. These guys haven't seen a woman in a long time. They've been in their office, but all they're looking at is numbers. So be calm.
This will make things very interesting.
Or accountants.
As I'm going to open the door to, I guess, leave, I feel like maybe sort of Dick Murder Solve sort of like looks at the reflection and kind of like sees his own face. And I guess if you would allow this to have sort of, I don't know, kind of remembers that he's not, has a moment, and sort of in the reflection kind of sees Archie's face, sees Avery's face, sees Amy's face, not the Capper, Tommy, and Ava. And he's like, wait a second. Sort of turns around, the cigarette kind of falls out of his mouth. Wait, are you? Wait, you're that race car guy, right? Number Asudani, number 97.
That's... What are you talking about? Oh, where's my head? Oh.
What are we doing? And you, I saw you on the talk tick, the clock application, the fitness nerd gal. So you did it. You were doing a dance, maybe, or like bicep curls or something.
Salacious.
Hey.
As this is being said, you all do remember that that too is what you are, even though right now you seem to be playing the roles of noir characters. You remember being those people.
What the hell? What the hell am I doing here? I gotta get to work. Why am I dressed? Why is everything in black and white? What? Except for red. Why is everything popping that's red? Where the fuck? You're a famous race car driver. What the hell is going on?
Why do I have a gun? I'm not a race car driver. I'm a mechanic. Or am I living in a house under the sea? No, I don't live in a house under the sea.
What the? Wait, that's right. I was a Seaway person, and we all robbed a casino. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to jail. I can't afford to go to jail right now.
You're the police. How do I go to jail?
Wait,
take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. We're gonna be okay.
What's your name?
I do remember my actual name, right?
Yeah, you do. All of you remember the previous occurrence in Atlantis City. You remember your lives before it. Something weird is going on. That's all you know.
Avery, my name is Avery. And she's like repeating it to remind herself a little bit. And then she says, okay, I'm not the only one that's feeling something off here.
It's not just a feeling, as Amy, I didn't specify earlier, in her original life was a high-powered starred chef who woke up in Atlantis City being an octopus person and was the muscle and the fighter. She scribbles down the name she hears. Amy scribbles down the name she hears into the notepad, rips out the paper, just puts it like in her pocket, pulls out this, reaches behind her back and feels to everyone and shows like this leather roll-up sachet. Unrolls it, and inside you see a nice set of cooking knives, wooden handles, which would be type appropriate here. You see like a little mallet. You see little dowels for sharpening. If I'm
you're a reporter.
Why does a reporter have cooking tools on?
You belong in the kitchen. Not like a thing, but like you're a chef. You're I bet you eat at your restaurant. What's going on?
Got a restaurant?
Why do I have knives on?
Wait, hold on a second. Everyone, hold on. I sort of like shut the door. Hold on. This is gonna sound crazy. Does everyone remember being underwater and being fish people and robbing a casino.
I can't breathe without my helmet. Wait.
Sit down.
We're not
sit
underwater.
down. Sit down, Archie.
I thought
People ate people.
no.
People
ate-
ate people in the
Fish
in the
ate
casino?
fish. Fish ate
People ate
fish.
people.
Uh,
Fish are people.
I feel like this kind of goes on for like a couple of
will-
minutes.
I cannot be a
Yeah,
vegan
so
chef.
as
This
this
is not
is
a thing
going
for me.
on, there's a soft knock on the door as one of the police officers.
What the fuck is that?
Is
Hold on.
Mhm.
Hold on. Calm down. And
Uh,
when the door knocks, I'm gonna go answer it. Okay?
good.
We good? Okay. So I will go to the door.
yeah. So as you open the door, there's seems to be like a just beat cop, probably a bit on the younger side, early 20s, who like sort of looks at you. Sorry, detective. Are the chief's just asking if you're going to be any longer up here, and he's trying to like edge edge over your shoulder, like looking at Dick, but wait, sorry, miss, you're not supposed to be here.
It's sort of like the sort of detective Dick kind of clocks in, like, don't worry about it. It's the mayor's daughter. We're gonna get this figured out. And then I sort of like realize that I just said that.
You talk like that.
Give us
Hey.
a second. John.
Ava will lean over to this young beat cop. Well, first she kind of, in her plain voice, just says, "And you would keep a woman in mourning away from finding out what happened to her father?" And then she'll lean over and she'll say, "You know who I am. I will come after your job if you stand in my way."
Ooh, okay. Give me intimidation.
Well, that didn't exactly play into
I mean,
my build.
you can give me like a different offer for what skill you want to use, but I'm thinking something intimidation-y is your approach here.
Would this count as me attempting to convince Top that my intentions are good, or is it just straight up intimidation?
My intentions are noble. Get out of here. I'll get your job.
I'm being serious.
My intentions are noble. Get out of here. I'll go Karen so hard.
I will speak to your manager so hard.
I will talk to my dad beyond the grave and get you fired.
In this
You
setting,
know who
maybe.
my dad is
In this setting, who knows?
dead.
I don't.
That's what your dad is.
Too soon,
but-
man.
Well, he's not even cold.
Too soon or not soon enough.
Um.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, I'll allow it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my sweet talk to roll with P8. Though that was not very sweet at all. In the first half it was sweet, I guess.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
It's like the whole silk hiding steel routine.
That's how I love to play it. What's the difficulty again?
He's a bit suspicious, but you're essentially being effectively helped by the detective without effort. So I'll call it relatively easy, a 6.
2.
Amazing. Okay, so as you do that, he's sufficiently cowed and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, sorry, of course, completely understandable. I'll just tell them you'll be a bit." As he walks downstairs, probably a little bit more pep in his step, making sure that he's going to be gone here as soon as possible.
Does
Wait.
this guy have like some sort of ID name tag situation? Like I will
Uh,
remember this and maybe get him a promotion later.
Yeah,
don't know.
Officer McGinnis.
All right.
So wait,
Love Terry.
What-
He's great.
when we finished the thing in the aquarium, what the heck was that? There was a
Yeah.
mirror we jumped through, but
Yeah, right. And then next thing I remember, I was walking into this office, and then I have all these memories of this guy. Oh, Dick Murder Subs? What kind of fucking name is that?
Tommy gun, and they gave me a Tommy gun. Who's writing this?
This writing. This seems like our lives. What the hell is? Yeah. But what happened to
A
you?
reflection, a mirror, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull up a knife, one of the knives from the sheath. Do we have to jump through a mirror? Any mirror? A reflection?
Does anyone remember
As you
how
bunk
it
your
was
face,
done?
as you bunk your face with the knife, you realize that it definitely isn't any mirror. But you're beginning to connect some dots. As you realize that last time, the thing that let you escape was the bookending of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So last time you were doing a heist. So getting into the vault, getting to the treasure is the thing that helped you escape. Now you are doing a murder mystery. So solving the murder seems likely to be the thing that helps you escape.
Get to the end of the story.
Okay,
Yes.
So I guess
and we
that what
can
she
use whatever we have here to get us there faster, because us being who we actually are will slow things down and make things worse.
Wait. Okay. So you're saying that we're in some sort of weird story, and we have to get to the end of it to go to how do we get home? Look, I don't know what you guys are doing. You see your famous race car. You got a restaurant. You're on TikTok. I don't know. I gotta go get to my job. Okay, look, it's my first day, and I can't get fired.
Doing
Okay,
what?
so if we can
what
get
is your
back home,
profession? What is your specialty?
I work at a grocery store.
Your management.
No, I'm
Your stock.
they put me as a cashier today, I think, but they'll probably put me in the back. I just need to keep the job, okay?
Okay, but
Uh,
you pulled out that voice, and you're dressed like this, and everyone seems to be listening to you. So
Yeah.
even if you were that then, you are this now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have those memories and stuff. You're sure this isn't a dream? And I sort of lean in to Amy. Sure this isn't a dream?
I pull out the knife. You want to find out?
Whoa, hold on a second. I don't want to hurt
Hey.
nobody.
There's easier ways. There's easier ways. For example, grabs Atlantic.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
Okay. Well, that definitely hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Be
why
glad-
are we all in here? Did something happen to you guys? I mean,
No.
because you all seem pretty, I don't know, famous or highfalutin. How did we get here?
I haven't raced in 5 years. I have no idea how I ended up. I just work as a mechanic now. I have no idea why I
Raced
got
in
there.
5 years? Man, you're my favorite racer back in the day. That sucks.
It's fine. We don't have to get into that. What
Oh,
matters
yeah,
is
sorry.
we gotta get you back. We gotta get everyone, all of us, back to our worlds. So, best bet:
Okay.
go to the next world, complete the story, and hope all they wanted was a two-parter. You know?
Okay.
Who is
Yeah.
Right.
they?
right.
I don't
It's
know. Whoever thought
they.
Tommy Gun was a good name for a character.
Okay.
Okay,
So
we're
There's a weird
splitting
guy
up.
called Chirag.
Oh my God, his name's on the script. Get it?
Amy will give out pieces of paper to everyone with a summary of what each of them was. Because last time I didn't. I don't think I remembered. I don't want to forget
Yeah.
later. Here,
Yeah.
and you
Okay.
each get your original names.
Ava just puts it in the boob pocket. She does, because her dress doesn't have pockets. Just
Okay,
Okay.
you're solving a murder where your father was killed.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, one of my favorite TV shows. There was a main character that basically was jumping through dimensions, and the way she got out of it was she found the diary of the person that she was basically taking over. So maybe if we find someone's journal, we can kind of use that as a cheat sheet. Maybe? I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I can remember everything that this Dick Murder Solves guy remembers. So,
We
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
access
you
to the
can
brain.
remember
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
your characters
I
would
I can
know.
remember almost everything about this person said except what his accent is. That seems fuzzy.
yeah,
Um,
it's like we got
his accent is
two.
ambiguous American.
Right.
Right.
It's like we got like two, or and I guess now three sort of sets of memories in my head. So
So I think
Yeah.
maybe we go. We don't know how long we got to solve this. Maybe we start investigating. We try and find out we meet back somewhere. Let's say that greasy diner. In our what we figured out, find out, and then hopefully we'll have a clue on like how to more of an idea of how to get out of here, and maybe someone else will remember how we ended up here. Like it was one of us. Yeah. Anyone? Anyone made a wish on a crazy genie? I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah,
these
no.
Freaky Friday situations work.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like what that is. Yeah.
Were you just trying out an accent right there?
I don't know. I'm going for
You, Archie?
I'm going for ambiguous. Is it ambiguous enough?
We'll
think
see
you're
you in
doing
an hour at that diner. For now, I put my knives back. I have to
Eh,
go solve a crime.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta get back into this guy. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's
So,
go. Nope, that was good.
as you begin heading out, let's deal with the accountant's crew first. Who amongst you are hitting up Abernathy Esquire?
Ava Morgan.
Okay. So as the two of you walk over to the building of Abernathy Esquire Accountants, you find the door locked. The lights behind the windows dim. Looks like they've probably gone home for the night. What do you do?
Don't suppose Miss Ava Morgan's bit of a pickpocket in this life.
It's a good question. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. Is she predisposed to criminal activities?
She is.
don't know.
She is the femme fatale. So you have to ask yourself: is she the kind of go-getter, do it herself femme fatale, or the kind of make other people do it for her femme fatale?
Would she have any familiarity with these nerds? I'm thinking maybe she might have hit them up for accounting. At some
Oh,
point.
there's no accounting
like,
for taste.
Hey.
But nerds just love to. Cause that, I don't know. I dig into the little handbag that that Ava has and see if I have something that would help. Do credit cards exist at this point? Like ID cards, they're sort of cards.
Like so you want to try to jimmy the
I
lock
want to
open.
try to do, like the
Okay.
card trick.
I'll say you are abiding by the story. You're playing the more hands-on kind of femme fatale, but definitely. So I'd say that definitely would be a good use. So I'll say a D8 for this. A difficulty of. It's an accountant's office. It's probably locked pretty well. A difficulty of 4.
Oh, wait, that's a D10. What am I doing? Okay.
Rolling the wrong die, apparently.
I rolled a 1. Let's go. Femme fatale
So, yeah.
who knows how to break through door or break.
Not a credit card because, like you said, the era that you're currently in probably doesn't have those yet. But you reach into your pocket, you take out like probably like some kind of shim piece of metal, and you just lean up against the door, and
Click.
the door clicks and swings open with a soft but clearly audible creak.
We don't.
Let's
We
find
don't show.
some. Well, let's find some incriminating shit on these nerds.
They don't show
Yes,
that in
so
your
as-
fitness videos.
As you
And
step into the office, the coat rack is empty. There, all of the desks and chairs around are neatly put. The chairs are neatly put down near the desks. There's no papers lying on any of them. Clearly, everything has been filed away, and the night is quite probably over. As you make your way into the accountant's office has like a ground floor with a lobby and where a secretary would sit, and like a bullpen for the junior accountants. Then on the next floor there are the offices for the partners, and then on the next floor there's the attic with the filing area. As far as you understand it, the shot would likely have to be taken from the attic to be good from the accountant's office. So you have a choice as to what you want to investigate. Do you want to investigate the accountant's business itself, or do you want to see if you can find any traces of a sniper?
what do you think?
I think if someone was in here, and the fact how locked the place was down, said, there probably must be some trace to someone. Someone must have found a good spot to snipe that wouldn't be too noisy. May have soundproofed the room a bit, or just somewhere where there'd be some gunpowder trace. So I think I'm gonna be looking for, I think highest floor.
Okay. So
Avery is walking up with Archie, and as they're walking up, she says, when I was younger, my dad used to take me to races all the time. I'm not really into race cars or whatever, but it was something he loved to do with me until he got really sick a few years back. And she just continues walking quietly.
When you said that, Archie almost like tripped on the steps, like that. She was saying like, I'm sorry to hear about your dad. It's tough. Sorry he got sick. It sucks. My pop passed when I was a kid, just before I was about to do my first race when I was 18, but sad he didn't get to see it. But I'm glad he didn't get to see me now. Sorry about. Maybe focus. Maybe I'm not good at the helping you out kind of talk.
as you say that, you mercifully find your way across the top flight of stairs, and you find yourself in a hallway with a couple of closed doors. All of
Attic
them
access like a trap door.
no, this like the attic is actually just a regular staircase up, but there's a couple of doors. One that has filing room on it, one that has storage on it, and one that seems to be just a bathroom of some kind.
Hey. uh, filing cabinet room.
Yeah. Kind of thing. Which one's
Wait,
more likely to? You checking the
Yeah.
filing cabinet? Let's go.
yeah, the filing room.
Yeah.
Is it locked?
Okay. You check the door, and the door is not locked. So it's swings open, soft creak again, and you find yourself in a room with lines of shelves, each having those big filing drawers in them. If you pull one out, there's files hanging in the drawers. This room itself has 2 windows, both of which are facing the mayor's office, and more importantly, one of which seems to be very dusty, like as if the windowsill hasn't been dusted in a while. The other one, the windowsill is immaculate, clean.
Does it smell like gunpowder? I try to channel Robbie, and I just go, "Does it smell?"
Now that you think of it, you actually do get a small whiff of gunpowder smoke. Would you like to do anything to further investigate? And that goes to the both of you.
I guess. Try to like look for like, because this place is so dusty anyway. Any like signs of like, once the person was done, where did they go? Like footprints in the dust, like any indication. Like after they were done shooting, they went out and they went out a window. They went up the bathroom. They went somewhere else.
Do you have a skill that helps you with this?
I have keen sense sight.
That's very fair. D8, please. Difficulty of 5.
Yeah. I was like, I could have told Robbie, but I like the idea of Robbie smelling everything at the crime scene rather than me looking for clues. Away! Oh.
This smells suspicious.
Yep. I got unfortunately, it is a 6.
Against difficulty of 5.
So I will spend.
Can
I
I was gonna say, could I assist?
Yes, it's cheaper if another player assists.
I would like to help by also perceiving with my eyes.
Also looking around with him. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your reroll, Shirag.
Eyes beyond sight. Let's see. 6 again.
Oh no! Jeanette?
Yeah, I mean, you can use your own
that's
effort,
wrong.
but that would cost you 3 effort.
Why? Yeah, I may as well. There's no point having a full 4. So let's bring it down to 1. And we actually, why don't you roll for me, Anne? I don't trust my dice.
Okay.
Also, and don't forget to reduce your effort.
I just did. What was the difficulty?
5.
5.
Yay!
Nice. So as the two of you start looking around this room, one thing that you find is a couple, not gun shell, not the casings themselves from the gun, but burn marks where hot casings have fallen onto the wooden carpet covered floor. So there's a couple of scorch marks there next to where the person with the gun would have fired. Reconstructing this, it's becoming very clear to you that this was someone with some form of rifle, probably military or military surplus. And the shot, if you look out, this is particularly probably for Tommy. You realize that this shot would have been taken by someone who's a veteran, who's actually used long-range firearms before. As you look around, there is a set of footprints in the dust that seems to be like fresher than other ones that have been left around this room. It seems like someone has been, like someone sat down, waited until the mayor came out, then took a beat on him, shot, and probably about an hour or so ago, when the gunshots happened, left. You would know that at this point, the accountant's office would be closed. Probably closed like half an hour earlier.
Okay. But I can't tell where they went afterwards, only that they left the room.
No, you can only tell that they left the room.
Out the door, they didn't go out a window.
No, they left out the door.
Okay. Well, it's professional. Someone to wait to go after everyone, all the nerds had left. Yeah. And they knew what they were doing. It doesn't look like they had a spotter, so they were by themselves. Obvious. Maybe a sniper rifle, maybe just a normal rifle with a scope, hard to say.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to investigate here?
I may have too hasty in blaming. All right. No.
Well,
Do you want me to with the others?
one last check as we're going out. Besides the the entrance we came in, is there any other way out of this building?
Yes. Well, first off the windows. But as a Dust Hollow does not have a fire code, so there isn't a fire escape. But there is a backdoor, the backdoor exit that leads into like a small garden, in between a whole bunch of different buildings. You could have gotten from there into, well, any of the buildings flanking the accountants. But that's about it as in ways to leave.
The back door unlocked?
As you walk down and check, it's not locked from the outside. It's not locked from the inside. So you click open, but it has one of those doorknobs that don't allow you to open it without a key. So when it falls shut, it stays shut.
So either the person had a key, they probably belong here, or they snuck in during opening hours, waited till half an hour till everyone left, and then came up and then just left out this back way. That's why the front door was locked.
Yeah, that would make sense. We've done about as much as we can here.
Yeah, we should prepare to meet the others at the diner.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tavern.
The tavern. The greasy
Tavern. Yeah.
So, as you start to head to the tavern, we move to the other group, who are walking up to the library, which is closed. And you can see inside the library, through the big windows, you can see the light of a flashlight as one of the security guards is currently doing the rounds, patrolling the top floor of the library.
I think as we're kind of walking up, you see Robbie has a cigarette in his mouth, and he's like, I keep getting these in my mouth. He's like, spits it out again. He's like, hey, this is terrible. Sort of walking next to Capper, and he's like, Capper, Amy, you were a chef, you said?
Yeah, I was a chef. Last I remember was in my restaurant setting up for prep.
Oh, you like owned a restaurant or something?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
But my whole life into it, I didn't do anything else but that. And the last conversation I had before talking with any of you was scolding someone about not chopping the chives uniformly. It feels kind of ridiculous when I think about it.
Chives? It must be a pretty fancy place.
Yeah, and have you ever wanted or dreamt about being, and I gesture at the outfit being worn in front of me, like something like this?
Oh, well, I mean, my dad used to watch the old, like, kind of, black and white kind of noir dramas, but I mean, that was never really my thing. I kind of was more into like sports and stuff, but I liked it. But do you think that might be a reason we're jumping through stuffs? Like,
I am grasping at straws. I
yeah,
don't understand what our connections to each other is, why
yeah.
we're
Do you,
here.
do you know the other two people? Do you know those other guys?
I actually catered at one of Archie's at an event when Archie was still with the circuit, and
No, I still can't freaking believe that we got freaking Archie Asudani number 97. I think I had a freaking poster of this guy back when he was racing in the day. Oh my gosh, like I'm still kind of starstruck, kind of when he's around.
he's a good one. He's one of the few racers who actually came back to the service kitchen and thanked everyone. They didn't just do it on their socials. Speaking of, I'm not familiar with the young lady.
Oh yeah, I saw her on the phone. He's like holding nothing. Like the phone, sort of like the Me Too stuff.
I hire someone to do that. Oh my god.
Yeah, she does like it social media. I mean, she'd probably be better at,
I mean, I pay that
telling
someone
me
a
that.
lot. It matters, but
Yeah,
okay.
she's like the kids pretty into it these days. So I'm pretty sure she made one of those really famous cat videos, or maybe that was someone else. I don't really know about the internet. It's
Okay. So,
But-
regardless of what we were, we are what we are now.
I mean,
And
you all seem
PM,
like
are we
pretty
in the
big deals.
library or are we outside the library?
You are currently walking up to the library as you are discussing this.
Okay. If the library is closed, I think you need to do your thing and
Oh yeah.
bring
I'll
some weight and get us in there. Because
I can definitely handle this. As a cigarette just appears in his mouth, already lit.
so bad.
Don't worry, I'll figure this out. And I sort of like backhand knock on the front door. I would like to. My intention is to get the security guard's attention at like maybe back door, side doors, wherever like the employees would enter. I'd like to knock on that door to get attention.
Okay. So as you... Nothing happens. For about 5 minutes, and you've probably knocked a few more times, and then you see a light flash behind the window of the employee's entrance, and door unlatches, door opens, and a rather like short man in an ill-fitting security guard's suit, a little bit disheveled looking, stubble on his face. You know this guy. He's
Johnny. Yeah.
no Jimmy. I was just
Jimmy,
looking for
yeah.
the last
Yeah.
name. Jimmy Pucci. He's a little bit of a troublesome youth. That you caught him a couple of times when he was skipping classes. He's kind of fallen into it with the wrong crowd, but then after one of the encounters with the law, he was scared straight, and he's now a security. He as far as you know, he's now he's now an actual security guard and probably doing the right thing. Sorry, detective. I don't know why are you here, but what I didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
Jimmy Pucci, I didn't think you were working here anymore. I thought you'd get yourself in trouble by now.
No, never. I've turned over a new leaf. This is my thing. I am a security guard here. Actually,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't do
look
anything
like
wrong.
it.
Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Listen, Jimmy, you know who I am. Detective Duscalopede. There's been we'll just say an incident. When you take a look around, me and sort of looks over at my partner. We need to take a look around and make sure everything's on the up and up. And you being an upstanding security guard yourself, perhaps you can assist us.
Security guard turned hero brings in keys to solve mystery. Scribble, scribble.
What? Sorry, what is she writing there?
Yeah, you might be a hero, kid. Do the right things. We'll see.
I don't know if I want to be a hero. I'm just here to do my job.
Insert word humble.
Hey,
No,
we'll see how the
nothing
story
humble.
goes.
Heroes
you know?
die.
That is true. That is true. Look over towards the capper.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know who your friend is. I know I don't want to be involved in this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go make a coffee and this door will be open and you absolutely shouldn't be coming in. And if the shift changes and you're still here and another security guard finds you, well, I didn't know anything, but I don't want trouble, and I don't want to be part of any heroics. That sounds like a good way to get riddled full of bullet holes in this town. As
we don't
he
want
says that
for you, Jimmy.
As he says that, he turns around and Ida, that face says to me inside check.
Yes.
Go ahead. Tell me what you're rolling for this.
No, I really don't.
If it goes
Gather
bad, I'll help her
information.
spell for trouble.
Sorry, say again?
Is it just gathering information based on
Yeah, it's gathering
the
information,
counting?
I'd say.
Yeah, that's just straight roll. Nope. 6, whatever that was. Recipe stress.
Actually,
I'd
he's...
like to help if I can. Then.
You could, but...
My eyes
once
go
again,
wide, and I'm just like...
I forget to actually tell you the difficulty.
Oh.
I'm supposed to do so. Difficulty was a 6, because this...
Yay!
Jimmy is not an open book per se, but the moment you mentioned something about investigating a weird occurrence, an incident, you realize that he went from worried that he had done something wrong to realizing, oh, they're there for... No, I don't want anything to do with that. So there's definitely something going on in the library that Jimmy has picked up on, or at least knows about, but doesn't want to have anything to do with.
You say your name is Jimmy?
Yes.
It just so happens I take my coffee extra strong.
I wasn't offering.
Yes,
and as he
swear.
says it,
I'm pushing my way in now.
Yeah, you wouldn't
As he
want to
says
be
that, he-
obstructing justice, would you?
well, read between the lines of what he just said. He's going to leave the door open for you to come in, and doesn't want to have anything to do with whatever it is that you are all doing. So he goes, that's very good for you, miss. I'm going to go have a coffee now. You shouldn't be in here, by the way. And then he closes the door and leaves it like just slightly ajar as he leaves for the employees' cafeteria.
Push, rush.
Yeah, I'll sort of look over towards Amy in this moment. She's like, you think he's hiding something?
Absolutely hiding something.
You want to take this? You want me to take it?
Who's he more scared of?
I smile. Well, I grin devilishly. I don't actually smile.
So you walk into the library. The library itself is quiet. As you walk through like a small hallway, there is the door towards the employees' rooms to your left, and then a set of like these swinging doors with glass on them that have mirrored, because you're on the inside, staff written on them. Beyond that, there's shelves upon shelves of dusty old tomes and probably less dusty, schlocky romance novels, and a beautiful marble floor with a large spiral pattern on it that loops around the library, leading into its center. A center which has this large librarian's desk, and behind it a marble statue of what seems to be a Italian Renaissance figure. The two of you probably don't really have that much knowledge of this to know particularly who this person is.
I'd sort of split off. I'll be like, I'll catch up with you. I'll go. I want to go talk to Jimmy and then catch back up with
Okay, cool.
Amy in a minute.
I'll search. Amy will search for clues.
Cool. Okay, so who of you wants to go first?
I'll search for clues as I
Okay.
kind of scutter away. I hear my heels clicking on, and I'm just like, oh, heels.
Yeah, the click of your heels echoes through the click of your heels on marble echoes through the large open space that is the
God, I
Dust
miss my
Hollow
work
Library.
Crocs.
There's multiple floors. As you look around you, all of them on the outside covered in shelves of books, and on the inside having like a railing with like benches set near them for people to sit down and read. The center of the room itself has a bunch of reading desks, a whole load of further bookshelves, and then, like I said, the figure of some kind of Renaissance person towering above the library itself in the center of it all. What did you like to have a look at?
I kind of make a face at the sculpture the
Mhm.
statue had. Kind of glare at it, and I wonder, in like almost doubled voiceover, both as Amy and Cap, what have you seen? And
As you take a quick look, that actually lets you. Do you have anything that helps you with perception
no,
or investigation?
if it's administrative, yes. I'm in a
Okay, in
library.
that
Is there
case,
the Dewey
go
Decimal
ahead.
System?
Dewey Decimal. I was about to say that.
Go ahead and give me a D10 difficulty of 4.
Okay, if this is investigating, I get to use a D8.
Depends on the
if-
kind of invest.
If it's bureaucratic, is it bureaucratic?
Yeah. It is not.
It is not. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, D10, please.
I tried. Oh, 2.
A 2. Okay, so there is a couple of things you realize. First off, as you look, that you actually have seen a picture of the man standing over the library before. The man standing over the library is on the nameplate below it. It says Leonardo Bonacci, but you would actually know him as Fibonacci.
I open this
Um,
absurd notepad and like,
And as you look at that, you realize that the spiral pattern that I just described across the library's floor is in fact the golden ratio, which is the spiral that you get if you follow out the Fibonacci sequence.
I know this
And
shit.
it's
God, I tried making a beef Wellington rolled up like this. It was such a mess. Never again. Don't touch the classics. Don't touch the classics.
and as you realize that, You look around again, and with a 2 for investigating, you walk up to the statue, and as you look down near it, you see scratch marks on the floor, as if the statue has moved before.
I'm going to squat down and I'm going to pull out one of my knives. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I say to the knife as I just squat down, kneel down, and I sort of just start clinking around the base. If I clinking around, kind of pushing off with the tip of the knife. If I deem it safe, I'll start moving my hands, but hands and knife, like clicking around the base.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another d10. Difficulty of 3. This is rather difficult.
Nope.
Honestly, angels in the library would have been an excellent alternative, but that is not what I'm going for, Chirac.
I mean, I was going to go check out a window, but I made a face at the statue and this moved thing, so I'm rolling with it. But I got a 4.
A 4. Okay, so you're trying to figure out the statue, and you do know that it's supposed to move. When you put your knife underneath it, it does seem like there's space there, but you can't get it to move.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to wait till he gets back.
Meanwhile, we're going to switch over to our detective, who's split off from you and is now following good old Jimmy Pucci.
Yeah, I would say
Yes,
that
it looks-
maybe Jimmy's in the employee lounge. I'm walking up, and then sort of like Robbie kicks back in for a second. He's like, jeez, man, what am I supposed to do? I mean, just like,
And,
I've never like strong armed someone before. And then I put the cigarette back in. Don't worry, I got it.
And Jimmy turns around to you as you're doing that. He goes, everything. Oh, sorry. I don't think how much more clear I want to make this. I don't want to have anything to do with what you're doing here. Can you just go with your broad?
Jimmy, look, I understand your concern, but I don't think you understand who's actually got the power in this situation. And I put my hand on his shoulder and kind of lead him into the employee lounge and be like, how long have I known you, Jimmy? Tell me, how long we go back?
Like 10 years, but
10
we
years. God.
we don't have any. And you probably interrupt him again.
Yeah, man. I remember the first time I caught you trying to steal from that corner store. You know what I did, Jimmy?
What?
I let you go because I know you were a good kid. I know you were a good
You
kid.
did, and very
And you turned
grateful.
your life around. Yeah, you're a good
I'm
kid.
very grateful, but sorry.
So now what I want you to do is be a good kid again. And you sort of pat him on the shoulder. Something's going on in here. You're nervous. You're sweating. I can smell it on you. I want you to tell me what weird stuff's going on. You're not in trouble. I'm here to help, okay? I just need a little help myself. You understand?
Okay, you know what? Do you have any persuasive skills, or are you just?
I do not. Well,
Okay, well you have
technically,
him.
I'm big, and then I also have this like grip and wrestler sort of
I'll
talent.
call those
so...
advantages. That gives you a d8.
Okay.
Difficulty of this is not that hard. You figured out that he is hiding something. You're just pressing him on it. A difficulty of 6.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, 6 right on it. Thank God. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, as you crunch down a little on his shoulder and okay, I don't want to have any trouble here.
And I don't want you to have.
This is a good job. I don't want to lose it, and I definitely don't want to get. I definitely don't want to get messed up with those. Messed up with those weirdos.
Weirdo.
Okay. So every week on Wednesday, there's group of people come in after hours, probably around 8:30, 9ish. Don't know who they are. Don't ask questions. Been warned that people who ask questions have their number come up.
And management
And-
told you that this happened.
Not management. Management doesn't tell us anything, but the other guards, they want me.
Right. Okay.
They just go into the main hall, and there is like a knocking sound, and then a sound of scraping, and then, well, they eventually at like midnight or thereabouts, they come back out, and they leave again, and they'll come back the next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
A keyword: it is Wednesday today.
Okay. Hey, Jim, can you tell me? Yeah, I mean, can you tell me anything about this knock? Anything specific? Since you've heard it every Wednesday, could you repeat it for me?
I think I can. And he knocks on the table and goes, something like that.
Okay, that's a long knock. That's be harder for me to remember. Okay. All right. Anything? Yeah, Jimmy, you're doing good. I really appreciate this information. I want you to know that no one's gonna know that you gave this information to me. I want you to understand. Anything else
Okay,
about
good.
these people? Did they wear anything strange? You recognize any of them?
I make sure that around this time I'm patrolling the top floors because I don't want to have anything to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing good ever comes from following hooded robed figures with hoods. That
All right. Hey, Jimmy, you've helped out a lot. When is your shift change? Are you on the whole night, or is there someone else coming in?
shift changes 2 a.m. So you've got a little while.
Yeah, we'll be in and out. Don't worry. And I'll sort of just kind of give him a little playful slap on the face, just kind of like, yeah, you did good, kind of like the little that kind of thing. And then I'll take his coffee and then walk out.
So as
Walk
you
back
take
with her.
should take his coffee and walk out, you see Amy poking at some kind of statue with her chef's knife and trying to move it. And Amy, you see Dick walking into the library thing with a steaming cup of coffee in his hand.
And then I think I transitioned to Robbie, and I'm like, holy shit, I was really mean to that guy. You want some coffee?
Yes. They said left cup. Good job.
Pastor. Okay, so I learned a lot of weird stuff. Apparently there's like a weird cult that kind of comes in here on Wednesdays, and then they're all in like hoods and robes and shit, and they like he hears some weird knocking, and then they come in at like I think it was 9, and then they leave at like midnight. So there must be some sort of secret entrance around here or something that they open with like a knock or something. And apparently all the other security guards know about this, but you know, they're keeping it hush hush because I think people get whacked. So
This statue moves. Knocks.
statue. Oh, that must be the thing that he's talking about. Maybe we knock on the statue.
I start randomly knocking on it.
Oh wait. I think I remember what he did. Adam doesn't remember, but my character does. And I do that knock. Or no,
Okay.
I want to show. I want to show Amy the knock. Amy can, because Robbie's not very confident. He's like, oh yeah, so here's the knock. I think maybe you can do it better or something. Yeah.
Okay, so
Cigarette.
as now I would actually like you Adam, to make me go with a a D10 check, difficulty of 7.
What is this pertain to any sort of skill or
I was
anything?
just trying to see if you remember it correctly.
Oh shit. Okay. We'll see. Oh, there's a 2. Woo!
Okay, so yeah, you tap out. One knock, followed by 1 knock, followed by 2 knocks, followed by 3 knocks, followed by 5 knocks.
Yeah, that's the knocks.
Okay.
I don't know.
know. Math. It's math.
Math? What do you mean it's math? Fuck.
You know when
I didn't do very good at math.
I hold up my hand in the shape of a phone, which there is no phone. And I'm like, in the.
Oh yeah.
You know, you remember the pictures of all those cats that were like lying down curled, and there's always like this
like the
geometric
cinnamon
shape on them.
Like the Pythagorean theorem? Is that what that is?
Close.
I didn't pass out that. Yeah, I didn't go very far. Is this a math thing?
It's an art shape. People call it the Fibonacci circle.
Oh yeah, like
swirls
Da
and
Vinci, Fibonacci. I'm screwing it up. You keep going. I'm sorry.
I point at like the I think you mentioned the tiles in the
Floor thingy.
library, the floor.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think it's related, and I like lightly tap the sequence.
Yeah. Okay, so as you tap those out, when you hit the 5th knock of the 5 knocks, the statue starts moving to the side.
I think I
And-
need backup.
As
Amy,
you look
you're
down,
smart as shit. I gotta tell you that. You're smart as shit, and I'm glad you're here.
as you look down into the into what seems to be like this tunnel that goes deeper under the library, you see the flicker of candlelight, and you hear now the soft echoes of chanting.
Oh
Coming.
shit.
We need
I think
backup.
we should go get our friends before we go down in here. Before we go down in the weird cult tunnel.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go grab him. I'll hold the door open for you. Go.
Okay. Okay. I ain't too fast, but I'll go. He's a really big guy. It looks like a gorilla, like running. It looks like, he would, as quickly as possible. Robbie would try to go over to Quincy's Tavern, where everyone's supposed to meet, and try to rendezvous and bring him back.
Okay. So the two of you are sitting in the tavern, probably enjoying some kind of meal or drink while you wait. It's been quite a bit and the rest of them haven't come back yet. And Avery has this. Every once in a while, tries to reach towards her pocket for her phone as like a reflex of, they're so late. I'm going to. Oh. Right, only rotary phones.
It's just a brick.
No, not even that. This isn't the 80s.
Yeah.
No, I mean like a literal brick. Like not it doesn't even.
No,
it's
a single
not
tin
the-
can.
Yeah, it's a tin can with a string that's cut. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how they do it, but some of the food, even the food tastes great.
You know what? I'm kind of starving. Actually, this is great. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
What kind of food would they have in this setting?
it's
I
like
don't know anything.
New England town with like a
Chowder.
very traditional old-fashioned,
Yeah.
greasy
Yeah.
spoon style
Yeah.
eatery.
Yeah.
So probably a
Good.
bunch of like a local beers on tap, and then it's either chowder or it's fried.
So, hey, look, fried chowder, extra cigarettes. Just a.
Mm,
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah, this is like a packet of McDonald's French fries. It's just a packet of Marlboro Lights.
We have now entered a different kind of horror, culinary horror.
It's like, why are there so many ghosts in this town? Well, you see what they eat? You see what their meals look like?
It's
eat pizza.
ghastly, to be frank.
This is the world of TAS audio checks, culinary
Yeah.
horrors.
Yeah.
It's inside joke.
Oh no!
No. But as you just about to stick your spoon into whatever greasy monstrosity that you have ordered, the ship, you see a profusely sweating Dick walking in,
Crazy.
speed walking into the.
That's a good.
And then Robbie comes in behind
Rolling
you.
Teacher, clip.
speed walking into the tavern as his eyes dart around trying to look for you. You realize that Amy is not with him.
I'll actually stop before I get there once I see him, and then I just kind of like stop and I'm like, kind of like wipe my forehead off because Archie's famous. And just sort of come up and be like, Mr. Azudani and at Fitness Gal or Fitness Nerd Gal. I'm so sorry.
Robbie,
We-
calm down.
Avery.
Catch your breath. Have a cigarette.
Oh, thank God. Why do I keep having these?
I don't know. Why do I keep offering it?
Oh God, it's like it feels right, but it feels gross.
I feel sponsored.
I feel
What?
sponsored.
What's going on?
Smooth.
Slowly. Are you
Um,
okay?
Yeah,
Smooth,
so-
like SAGAS role-playing, available on Kickstarter right now.
Nothing like a smooth
Role-playing game.
smooth role playing. Robbie recounts what happened in the library, and there's a cult tunnel, sort of at the end, sort of being a sort of period on that, and there's a cult tunnel, and I think we should probably go in it and figure out what's going on. But what did you guys find? Anything at all at the accountants?
Yeah, we found place was locked, but we got in because someone's good with a credit card. Not putting names.
Oh,
Got in. Yeah, got in. There was whoever was in the trained with a rifle. They went into this secured room. Described, the shot, how they did it, how they probably snuck out the back. Whoever's doing this was a professional. So as they could tell, they knew what they were doing. It was planned. Either they worked at the firm or they snuck in while it was open. Either way, if you've seen anyone who looks like former army type or former special forces, keep an eye out. That's our guy or gal. Could be anybody.
How is this cult connected to a cult then? What the hell's going on?
But
Maybe
Anyways,
maybe the accountants are in the cult.
yeah, maybe.
oh my
I tried to think of a joke, but for some reason the genre I couldn't think of one. Anyways,
I was.
uh,
a cult tent. Oh no.
anyways,
No, wait.
Amy's waiting for us at the
Yeah.
statue. So,
We should go.
Avery, you gonna say something?
No, we should go. I was just gonna point out we should go.
Yeah.
Is there a way I could maybe sleight of hand grab like a butter knife, like some kind of utensil from the table
Oh, I
Ooh.
mean,
or from the bar?
they're probably not
Just-
even
just-
paying attention to it. Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
grab a butter knife.
Yeah,
Don't ask. Don't worry about it.
I toss $1 down, which apparently in here is generous tipping.
Yeah, they're like, oh my
It is kinda
God,
He gave $1.
Silver dollar.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
No, that one's dead.
Is there any way, as we're leaving, can I do a smell check to see if there's anything weird in here? Since this wasn't a
Yeah,
third
sure. Go
location,
ahead.
uh,
D8 difficulty of
D8.
3.
Oh God. Yeah, that was an 8.
So much-
Okay, never mind.
Chowder. There's so much chowder in the room. Chow
God,
down.
everything smells burnt like cigarettes in
Yeah.
here.
I
Let's
guess.
go.
I guess this is also has got like rooms that they rent out above, right? Part of the tavern.
Oh, right.
Did you say that, Tav?
Yes, it does.
Is it possible that retcon in the time between while we were waiting, I could have asked someone like, "Hey, so any new people coming to rent a room? Like any army guys? I served. It's nice to
Yeah,
meet
sure.
other people
And
there."
as you ask the innkeeper, no, no, we've been entirely empty this week at least. They've
What about last week?
couple of people on travel through Dusk Hollow. They're gone already.
Okay. Alright. So it's been empty all night, all week. You said.
Yeah, both the rooms have been empty all week.
All right.
Seems like a crimson fish. A red herring.
Hey.
I'll take
It
I'll take my jokes offline.
in this city,
You are correct, though.
in this city, all herrings are red. Let's move.
God
Blood.
damn it!
However, as you are moving, you have made one of the great mistakes. The first is starting a land war in Asia. The second is
someone alone.
dealing with a Sicilian when death is on the line. And the third is splitting the party in a horror game.
Ah!
And leaving
So-
one signal behind, not in pairs.
Oh.
Oh no,
So-
Amy's gonna get eaten.
Hey, I did run fast though, so maybe that's something.
So as you all come back, we are going to flash back real quick to Adam. Robbie has just left. Footfalls coming down. Thing. You, Amy, are standing up on the top of a bunch of stairs, looking down into the depths. A little bit of noise, a little bit of light that shines up, and you go ahead and give me a perception against a difficulty of. Need to double check something real quick. Against a difficulty of call it 6.
Okay, here we go, D10. No. I rolled a 9. And
No.
I think Amy is also in this moment. Capper, the reporter, reporters want to get scoops. They want to move fast. They want to be a little impulsive. And Amy, as a chef, is the chef, as someone who is headstrong, falls
Fair.
into leadership when she needs to. So, looks down at the light, and before heading in, she pulls out one of her honing rods and very gently, softly starts sharpening the knife that she already had in her hand.
Okay.
Puts it back, keeps the knife in her hand, and
As you keep your focus on the tunnel below, you don't see the shadow moving through the bookshelves. You don't hear the soft footfalls of a robed person sneaking up on you, but you feel the stinging pain of a blackjack hitting you in the back of the head, and everything goes dark.
I have a question, actually.
Shoot.
Has a creature made a melee attack against me?
Yes.
I have parry and counter. I am wielding a medium weapon. Do I get a chance do I get a chance against an avoid check?
You know what? I'll let you use effort, call it 2 effort, to enable that, because you technically didn't notice him coming up on you. So this is like if you have if you spend effort, you get like a last minute right before he strikes you.
Okay, interesting. Because the parry and counter says if I get to engage this, then I get to spend 3 effort to try to make a counter attack. But if I have to spend effort to get that, would my fast reflexes fall into play? Because if I get to make reflexes, so
Fair enough. You know what? Fast reflexes, I'll put them into play. D8, difficulty of 6.
okay.
If you succeed, you
can do the chain reaction.
notice just in time.
I rolled a 4. What was the DC?
Difficulty of 6. So
Ooh, okay.
you succeed, and instead of the first thing you notice being a splitting headache, you hear the swoosh of a club coming down, about to hit you in the back of the head.
Okay. I get to spend 3 efforts to immediately make an attack against the creature. So I'm gonna spend all the effort. There we go. And I'm going to make an attack here. You already rolled good, so your juju is spent. Medium weapon. I have one hand. Yes, the knife. Let's go. I rolled a 6. Does the creature get a chance to avoid against that?
No, you roll against the defense of the creature.
There we go.
The creature's defense is a 5.
A valiant attempt was made.
So, go ahead and give me an evade roll.
Go.
Difficulty of 5.
Hope
I rolled a 1.
you get one.
Okay, critical hit. So, the club comes down. You dodge underneath it and make to slash at the bandits, at the cultists, at the hand that's holding the club. Now, I would like a reaction check as we are going into combat.
Okay. Fast reflexes does not apply to combat, so let's go. I rolled a 6.
Okay, bandit goes first. Bandit has a reaction of 5. So as you slash at it, it parries the knife, and it's going to try to push you back. And why don't you just stay? And I would like another defense against the melee attack of 5.
I don't have any more effort to do that. Carrying counter, I dropped the die, it's disappeared. Different die. Husband is getting that die. He's very kind. Husband gave me the result of that roll, which I do not want. It rolled behind the screen.
It rolled behind the screen, therefore it doesn't count.
Yes. Holy moly, that was a
It
bad.
wouldn't have counted either if it was a crit.
That one was a... rolled a 3.
Okay, so you another hit and a miss as you dodge outside of this cultist wearing like dark navy blue robes, a single silver locket with a 1 on it. Its face still obscured by a hood, and it is your turn.
Oh man, I did get a hit on this guy. Maybe one more will bring him down. I don't
Keep in mind, you didn't get a hit the first time.
No, thank you for reminding.
You missed.
Okay, let's try one more attack then.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I rolled a 9.
No, that doesn't
Damn
beat his
it!
defense.
Oh,
So
can I take a free action and also yell for my companions?
sure. They are, however, in the other tavern, so they probably won't hear you yelling.
Maybe someone else hears
Security
me
guard?
yelling. Exactly.
Jimmy!
I just
Jimmy?
yelled for my friends.
But as you attempt your slash, he now comes back and gets ready and prepares another swing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll defense.
Let's go.
1.
8.
No!
As you get hit in the side of the head
Again.
with a it's a club again as
Wasn't a
well.
shark this
No,
time.
the first episode I got knocked out.
Yeah, it was a shark as well. The shark with a club. As you get hit on the side of the head, pain and pain, searing white light, and then everything goes black as you feel yourself tumbling to the floor.
Okay. Does
The
this bring my
rest of
health
you-
down to 0 or 1?
That'll bring your health down to 0, non-lethal. The rest
This
of
has
you,
become like a genre trope now that like Amy always gets knocked out at some point
1-2
during
tradition.
the episode. It's kind of funny.
1-2 tradition.
No.
As the rest of you, walk into the library, there you walk over to where the statue is. The statue has closed again. There's no sight of your cook friend, except to one side of the library, like the roll of the leather roll that her knives are in has just fallen away, and there is a knife lying on the ground a little bit further near the bookshelves if it was thrown, and there's a very small puddle of blood and a couple of bloodied footsteps leading towards the Fibonacci.
I have a question. How many knives?
There's the chef's knife that she was defending herself with that was basically thrown in the altercation, and then there's the binder that she carries all of her knives in that was just lying on the floor.
I'm gonna pick up the knives and put them I'm gonna put the chef's knife into the whole
The roll.
Okay,
case or
so
whatever, the
normally
roll.
you wait until your party members' bodies are cold before you're looting them.
Oh, but
kind of
first
deed
of
are
all,
you?
my party member isn't there, and I have to return her knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't just leave these lying around, and same thing with her blood. She wouldn't just leave it lying around outside
Yeah.
her body.
You're a natural detective. You really are.
Thanks, Archie. That means a lot, especially for
Count.
my hero. But anyways,
okay.
I think we got to get in there, and I'll do the knock.
Oh,
Okay.
is the thing already? Yeah. All right. I hold up my wrench. Actually hold up a Tommy gun just in case someone comes up.
That's always going to be weird for me. And then Avery just, as soon as it opens, Avery walks in.
The door slides open, and you hear chanting in the deep. You see lights flickering, and as you take your first step, the chanting in the darkness stops. And that's where we're going to take our final break of the night.
Amy, don't be dead.
See you in a bit. And remember, back the Kickstarter. You can find it at affiliate.half.yt/sagas.
Yeah.
This is
See you
sponsored content.
there.
It is sponsored and it's smooth.
As you put your foot down on the stairs of the library, you hear the chanting stop. Deadly silence has covers the library you're standing in right now. And as you look down, you see slowly fading bloody footprints stepping down. Looks like someone was being carried.
I guess we should probably go down into that scary darkness where the chanting stopped, right? He's not moving. He's just standing at the top of the steps saying that.
Should.
How is the visibility in here? Is it like straight up darkness?
It's like shady. So there's light
Dim
coming
light?
from dim light. There's light coming from the library down,
Yeah.
and there's light filtering up from candles deep
Yeah. Hey.
down. But
yeah.
like halfway through, it would be getting a little bit dark. Yes.
Hey, Robbie. Why don't you use our police flashlight and just like have it from and stand at the back, help us see.
Yeah. You're so smart. I totally forgot I even had one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
You got a flashlight.
Avery's gonna like start walking.
The flashlight illuminates beautiful wall paintings, forming similar patterns to patterns you've seen all throughout the library, but more and more decadent. And as you look at the wall paintings, you notice that there's lines of text written there. Lines that pretty much all follow the same general idea. Mathematics is the building block of the universe, and numbers control all.
These cult people really like numbers. What the hell's going on?
Maybe they are the accountants.
Yeah. Avery, it seems like you figured out something. You got an idea?
No, I'm okay. I have a thought. You guys will be right behind me, right? In case this goes absolutely south.
Sure. What are you trying to do?
We're gonna deal with this using high school rules. You know what'll scare the nerds? I'm gonna bully them into telling me what we need to know.
Okay. I mean, does that usually work in a noir film?
Yeah, you trying to force a different genre convention into this genre?
Hey, we should try it. We should fucking try it. Maybe that's how we get out of this thing, you know?
Listen, I am a pro gamer. I love breaking the game. Let's do this.
You're going to do what is called a pro gamer move?
Yeah. I have a question, okay? Because I have two things on my sheet.
Okay.
Okay? I have the player role struggle, but I also have the sweet talk talent that says if I'm trying to influence a group, I roll a d8.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doing something that is outside the genre, which means I have to roll a d12. Does that cancel out my
remember, I informed you all that you roll with disadvantage, so you roll twice, take the lowest.
Or take the highest, you mean? Because low is good.
Yeah, take highest. Correct.
Okay, so the you must roll a d12 doesn't apply here then? Okay.
No, that thing we talked about and is not a thing anymore.
Okay, great. I must I really should not be trying to read things at like 1 a.m.
Don't worry about it. I probably didn't mention it well enough
Okay.
either.
So then what happens is I am going to go straight to the source of the chanting, wherever that is. And if the source of the chanting counts as a group, I will roll a d8 to influence them. Now, influencing them by bullying is still influencing, correct?
Okay. Yes. However,
Okay.
because you don't immediately just get to influence them because you say I influenced them.
No, I know, but like that is the intent
Right.
moving forward. So if I get like
Okay.
smacked upside the head on the way, that
So
totally
as
fine.
you start making your way down, the chanting has stopped. All of you are heading down the stairs, and after about a minute, it's quite a ways down. You hear something picking up again. You hear the voice of a voice booming that you now recognize as Jeremiah Abernathy, the head accountant, the managing partner of Abernathy Esquire Accountants. Thing. We finalized the sum on the mayor. He will never be a problem for us again. But now, look, the mayor's daughter has come to investigate.
You could say your problems have multiplied.
Do you actually say that? Do you
Take
actually
account of this,
interrupt?
Well, I feel like
I'm unconscious for that, right?
You have to. I feel the genre strikes me down where I stand.
Okay. As you say that, you hear he stops for just a second and then looks at where that came from. Ah, more unwanted guests. Very well. Come and witness the Order of Fibonacci. As two robed cultists swing open the door, and you enter into a hall that's covered in candles, with the same spiral pattern leading into the center. Amy is slowly beginning to regain her consciousness. She's been actually, they probably wouldn't have even had the time to tie her up yet. She's sitting in one of the booths, booths to the side, where the person who hit her just plopped her down. And
is it like a church, like pews and stuff like that for a setup?
yes, but it's circular, and there's cultists standing at intervals on the circle that leads down to the center where Jeremiah Abernathy stands. And he looks at all of you and says, detective.
Mr. Ebony.
I see both of the Hardy boys are here. Very well. Come in and witness the power of Moths. As he begins to open up his cowl, I would like everyone to roll reaction, including Amy, who is currently slowly who has recovered enough to participate.
Yay!
Is it a D10?
Also, I'm going to change the music because the music in the background is literally just evil laughter and screams.
Is it just a D10? I don't have anything special.
Yeah,
it's just D10 if you don't have anything special for reaction.
All right, I got fast reflexes.
I also, so I get to roll the D8.
D8.
I got
This is
it.
a non-combat check, I assume.
Yes. Okay, wait, don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. So
I'm
let's-
showing that, Taylor.
It's
You
we
got
weren't
the
showing
face
anything.
from Tab. You got the face from Tab.
Oh no!
Clip the face from Taff.
Look, I'll get it.
I don't know what the face means.
Like a level below the face palm in terms of Tab reactions. I've gotten to face palm. That's my crowning achievement in Tab streams. Getting him to react that hard is a source of pride.
I also
I
realized
hope
I haven't been marking my effort because I failed at least one thing, so I'm going to give myself one effort.
Correct. You
Alright.
gain back. You gain
Yeah.
back one. Wait, no, you failed a whole bunch of rolls in that combat.
I failed at least 2.
You're back up to full. I'm going to say that you're back up to full effort, and you're up to 2 health
Okay.
as
I was
you're
gonna say 1
groggily
health.
like holding your head and getting back up.
I failed a lot.
Who has rolled a 1 for reaction? Who's rolled a 2? Who has? Abernathy has rolled a 2.
Bad dick.
So he goes
Nate,
first.
that's nerd.
How fun. Who has rolled a 3? A 4? Oh, Ada, you've rolled a 3?
Yes.
Amy has
Excellent.
the 3.
Oh no,
So-
I'm going to go down again.
Aber,
You got it. You surprise him.
Play dead.
Amy. Who has rolled a 4? I need to. Cool. The accountants,
Oh,
junior
no.
accountants.
We're all gonna get murdered.
They like math so much. Does anyone have math rocks on
Who's
them
rolled
by
a
any
5?
chance?
High five and
Okay, so that is Archie, and Avery go on the same
Look,
turn.
when they said nerds would inherit the earth, this is not what I thought would happen.
this is exactly what I thought would happen.
Followed by Mortimer Abernathy.
Hey, Feathers?
That
Is
is
he
his
hot?
brother.
No.
Is he hot? Good question.
He's the younger. He's Jeremiah Abernathy's younger brother.
He's got a
Better
Fibonacci
looking?
face.
Oh my god.
He has an 8 pendant,
An 8-pack.
Uh,
Wow.
and
My time in
finally,
this was
I believe the last one is our detective, Robbie. So, how fun!
Saving the best. for
Jeremiah
last.
Abernathy gets to go first as he lifts up a cowl, and there is no face. No face? No face. As he is going to use his ability, Reveal. When
there's a
Abernathy
flash.
uses this ability, all creatures that see the horror of the non-Euclidean shapes that are behind behind his cowl must succeed on a difficulty 5 check or receive the wound frightened. So everyone, because all of you are in a position where you can see his face, except I guess Amy isn't, because Amy's just is recovering from the head injury. So the rest of you, go ahead and give me a go ahead and give me a
D10.
check for that.
Oh, is it a D10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It's a
if
D10,
you don't
right?
have anything that helps you with fear, then yes, D10.
D10.
Uh,
9.
7.
7.
Okay, so first off, all of you can still help each other.
Fuck.
Um,
Snap out of it.
so everyone can use 2 effort to help someone else.
I only
Uh,
have 1
oh,
effort left.
I
only
can
one
I
effort.
can help. I will help. Well, Archie does have a gun.
We don't believe in Avery's plan to bully everyone. We don't believe in bullying the nerds.
I think you know what? Yeah, I think I want
The
to
nerds
believe.
kind
I
of
wanna
have
believe.
fangs.
The
I will
nerds
help.
kind of are terrifying. We should absolutely bully them. But like,
I would
maybe
like to
just
help
beat them up.
Avery. I'll spend 2 effort.
Right.
To help Avery.
Oh no.
Don't forget to give yourself effort after
Yeah.
if you failed.
All right.
Wait,
already
if we
Yeah.
are being helped, that doesn't count as
Right.
failure, correct?
No.
Or
unless if you succeed, it doesn't count as
Right.
failure.
okay, so then I just roll again. Oh. Ah, nice. I rolled a 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Woo!
So you steal yourself.
Oh, look!
And
Hey.
the non-Euclidean geometry of the creature's face doesn't shock you.
Seen a lot worse on the internet.
The rest,
Like,
you
Google 34
you
or
grew up on
whatever?
the 2000s internet.
Oh.
oh,
But for the rest of you, do you do anything to aid each other, or do you take the wound?
I have 1 effort. Is there a way I could tag team with someone to help someone else?
Yes, I've allowed that before, so you absolutely can.
Yeah, I only
Uh,
have 1 left.
No, I'm taking the failure. That's the
Okay.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so recover
Okay.
1 effort, Chirag.
Can I help
And-
twice, or is that a no-go?
I'll allow it.
If you have the
Okay,
effort.
then yeah, because since I failed, I had 1 more effort, so I can spend at least 1 if I wanted to share with
Well, if he's gonna
Avery
take the failure,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I
because
think
we would help you out.
No,
If you wanted to.
I mean, you can. Okay, fair enough.
we want to help you, Archie. We don't want you to go scared on us.
Well, you don't want to get me terrified with a Tommy gun?
No.
All right.
Listen, we are in this together.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll spend 1, and then
Right.
spending 1 to help.
So now I got nothing, but I'm ready to.
All right. I
Okay,
will
so
reroll.
go ahead and
the
reroll.
Party.
What's actually? You know what? Adam, you rolled a d10 for me.
You want me to roll?
You really don't trust
Historically,
your dice.
haven't been all that great. I'll try. That's a
Roll 1.
6.
Oh no!
Oh.
Did we need a 6 or was it a 5? You needed a 3? Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
So
sorry.
everyone
Yeah.
who failed, go ahead and mark the wound
We
shaken.
Yeah.
This is a level 1 wound. It can get upgraded if along the combat. The level 1 wound shaken means that you have to succeed on another difficulty 3 check to attack Jeremiah Abernathy.
This-
Otherwise, you recoil in fear away from him. You can still attack the accountants or Mortimer.
This is why I was like, I can take the hit. I didn't want to spend effort on something we weren't going to succeed on.
But
Okay. So anyone who's failed also gets to recover 1 effort. And that is its turn. It has revealed its the grim visage of the infinity of arithmetics.
ew.
And that makes it Amy's turn.
Okay.
Amy,
You mostly hear the sound of cloth being lifted, and then the sound of screams.
Okay, good point. I don't have my knife.
No, you hear a voice in the distance say, "Amy, I have your knives."
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank God, those things are. They're my babies. I can't be anywhere without them. But the violence has not been working for Amy. Ah. No, that's not. I'm going through the PDF and I'm like, this is challenging. I'm in close melee with them.
You're in
Zone.
you're 1 zone away from everyone. So essentially, you could get up and use a move action to either go to Anne, to go to Avery to get your knives, or you could take a move action to get mano a mano with one of them.
They like maths. I don't think I can weaponize my navigate administration against them.
No.
No. Okay, I don't have a weapon with me now, so I'm going to take a move action to move back towards my party.
Okay. So yeah,
Oh,
you find
wait.
yourself next to Avery, who's handing you your knives.
And also, can you tell me, now that I've moved next to Avery, in relation, where is that torch? You said there was fire. There's a light source.
Yes, there's sconces on the wall, so you can easily get near one to grab one if you want to burn a fool.
Yeah, I do. So I think my action is therefore moving back, receiving the knives, and preparing.
And grabbing a sconce, yeah.
Preparing a sconce.
Yeah. So
This
you are now
totally
dual
counts.
wielding a knife and a torch. You are
This
basically one pitchfork away from an angry villager.
This totally counts as bullying nerds with fire.
Threatening to stab and or burn nerds does, in fact, as a nerd, I would consider myself bullied.
Like all of you see, like Amy's hand, like really close up to the base of the sconce. It's not at the bottom of the wooden pillar staff. English words hard. It's very up at the base. Like the heat is not an issue for her.
Amazing. Okay, next up are the junior accountants. There are 4 junior accountants. There are 4 of you. So they are going to be doing something wonderful, which I like to call all of them find a dance partner. As the junior accountants, as each of the junior accountants reaches into their robes, and they are pulling out these geometrically shaped daggers, and they are going to charge at you, and well, each of them is going to 1v1 one of you. So I would like a defense, an evasion roll from each of you.
Difficulty?
A difficulty of 5.
Oh yeah! Eat it, nerds! I rolled a 1.
I'm double checking if there's actually something special that happens if you crit on defense. I think
What
there
happens
isn't.
is these nerds can't touch me.
Can't touch this. Nah, nah.
You know what? I'll say that as one of the the junior accountant charges at you and tries to stab you, you just plonk, hit the hand that the knife is in, and the knife just goes sprawling.
Bear in mind, fast reflex is only for non-combat.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Okay, then I roll a d10. Ooh.
Did you cheat?
Who?
Oh no.
Okay, so Amy is safe. However, as one of the junior accountants comes up to you, does one of these moves, and then slashes you, you take a wound, 1 hit point. That is.
Oh no.
But
Me?
Amy does.
No, Adam. Amy, you rolled a 4, right?
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that's under the attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so Adam got hit.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, Adam, remember this does recover effort because you.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Machi.
Okay. So
God
that's
damn
the accountant's
cultists.
turn. Actually, Archie, what did you roll?
3.
3? Yeah, you're safe. So next up, Archie and Avery. You share a turn, so you get to decide who goes first.
You can go first if you have a plan.
I have a question. Okay. Multiple questions. Number 1, I am in melee range with them, close range. Melee.
You're in close range with them.
Okay, so right up in my face. Number 2, is there anything that's usable as a weapon around nearby? Can I take a chair or something?
I mean, you still. Yeah, you can absolutely take a chair.
Great.
That would count as a improvised weapon, though.
So the rank 1 of improvised weapon mastery says I no longer must. No, that's. Oh wait, I confused my masteries. Hold on, what does it say? No, okay, improvised. Okay, so I only have 1 rank, which means after I use it, it breaks, unless it's like a magical chair. Sorry. Be more beneficial.
Objects that you can comfortably hold and lift are weapons for you. These improvised weapons break after 1 hit if they are not magic or made of sturdy material. So you roll a d10 for the hit.
Okay, so then I roll a d10 for the hit. Would it be beneficial? No, I also. Okay, I have a question about martial arts. It says I no longer have to roll a d12 for unarmed strikes. Does that mean I default to just a d10 because I don't have that penalty anymore? Okay,
correct in both cases.
Really actually help. I can't. Okay, no, I only get that benefit for non-combat attack checks. Why would that? Okay, hold on. All right. I rolled another 1 on this d10. It loves
Okay, so
me.
yeah,
I'm gonna take the nearest chair and just like WWE style.
And the chair connects with a sickening crunch as the neck of the junior accountant snaps, and he crumples.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the nerds attacking my friends. I say, no, I don't say anything. I just let the violence speak for itself.
Actions
Violence
louder than words.
isn't the answer. It is a question, and the question in this case is: you sure you want to fuck around?
I like the idea that you like snapped his neck and you're like, and they just point back towards the dead guy. You know.
You're next.
You.
Amazing. So one of the accountants crumbles. Then it's Archie's turn.
Sure. Panicking because I saw numbers I was not meant to see. Just like starts, firing somewhat blindly with my Tommy gun. There's a guy right in front of me, so he might get hit. Hard to say. I'm not trained in a ranged weapon, so I don't know if that's a D10 or a D12.
I'll call it. You know what? You're just blasting across a room. I'll call it a D10. However, on a 10, you may hit your party members.
Just started blasting.
It just started blasting. Bang!
Blast.
5.
A 5. That is, in fact, does the Tommy gun give you anything special? That it lets you attack multiple people on a round or something like that?
I mean, I don't have the Tommy gun as an equipment. I made it up last session.
Yeah, but what does the power do?
The energized one lets me treat all my attacks as powered. It doesn't treat it as a sprayed, which is useful if you're fighting something which is can only be hit by powered things like ghosts, which is what we're doing. But they're not ghosts yet. They will be afterwards.
Okay. Well, in that case, you deal one of the bandits. You hit one. Your spray primarily hits one of the bandits square in the chest, and he falls back, crumples down. And I would like a fear check from you.
What do I roll? Oh, that's D10. We roll.
Difficulty of 3.
6.
Okay, so you are still afraid.
I was afraid. I was petrified.
No, not yet.
Not a beholder.
Not yet.
Next up is Mortimer Abernathy. And Mortimer Abernathy is going to say, I knew I should have taken out more of you. As he opens up his robe, and you see a couple of medals pinned to his chest from World War I, and he's going to start pulling out a shotgun. And he's going to level it, and I say, count your days. And he's going to aim at the person who just shot everyone, and he's going to try and shoot you. That is a dodge roll on your end, and the difficulty on this one is a 6. Go ahead and roll.
Who's attacking?
Chirag, Archie is being attacked by Mortimer Abernathy with a shotgun, difficulty of 6.
All right. I think I just have a D10. So here we go. 4.
Cool. You weave to the side as an explosion rocks the room as the sawed-off shotgun goes wild into the wall. And then
Boss, I think I found the sniper. Although maybe he's not as good as I thought he was.
and
Son
then
of a
it is
bitch.
Robbie's turn.
All right. Robbie sees a shotgun blast go off, like missing barely like his friends, compatriots, and he sort of runs up in a Dick Murder Solves mode to I think Mortimer Abernathy, the brother soldier guy. And he's like, "Freeze, dirtbag!" And he was, I want to like run up, and I think in this moment, he uses some water appears and is going to freeze Mortimer Abernathy because I took the
Okay.
control water. What
Yeah,
is it
perfect.
called?
Talent.
Speech. What is it? Skill,
Power.
talent, power. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I took it to level 2. So basically, what it says is, I can change water the size of myself. Basically, I can make it liquid or solid ice, and freeze it or melt it using an action. But the second rank as an action, I can create water up
Okay.
to the same amount and attack them immediately
And-
using the same action.
How many
D10.
ranks do you have?
2. Just
Okay,
2.
so you're using it as a weapon.
Yes.
Does it D10?
Yeah.
So that's a D10. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see how this goes.
You got this, katana.
Ah! That's a 9.
Okay. You
Um,
gain an effort for missing.
How much is it to re-roll yourself? Is it 3? Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I can't.
Is there a way I can assist in this?
How much effort do you have?
Oh, I don't have any. I'm so sad. I
I'm
forgot
going
about that.
I'm basically going to.
Oh, I
actually,
have.
I'll spend
No,
2.
I spent all of mine. Sorry, my bad.
I'll spend 2 effort. Basically, as the water's going along, I'm going like just do covering fire to lure him towards where the cold water is. So I'll spend 2 effort to give you a reroll.
Thank you so much. We'll
got
see if
this.
it actually matters. Ah, it's a 2!
Oh,
Yeah!
Okay, so
Freeze
water
dirtbag.
starts moving its way around Mortimer's legs, and it freezes solid. How much damage would this do?
It doesn't say.
Just that it's a
In that
melee
case, it
attack.
deals
Yeah, just
1
a
point of
attack.
damage.
Okay, cool. If it matters, or if I can, my goal was to freeze around his hands and around his gun, so that it like falls down to the ground. So it's super heavy, so it's harder for him to use, if possible.
Yeah, you know what? I'll allow it. So, the water swings up and his freezes his hand, which is now uncomfortably wrapped around the shotgun. At that point, it is
I guess at the end of the turn, Robbie's like, "What the fuck was that? What the hell?" It's sort of like looking around at everyone. Did they just fucking shoot water at my hands and freeze this guy's gun? What the fuck is going on?
what the
And he
fuck
has
is
a
that?
mini
The
freak out.
fuck is
Yeah.
Jeremiah's turn.
Yeah. Oh
As
no.
Jeremiah looks at all of you. The cowl has covered his face again, and he begins to raise his hands, and he says, onward. Vector, as a bunch of spears shoot out from around him, and just do these dark side beam style moves across the field, attacking all of you.
It's unlimited blade works.
Yay.
Sword
Go
of
ahead
my bone.
and this is a melee attack 4.
So we just dodge it.
We will.
This is a combat-based reaction check, so fast reflex is not apply.
Oh my god! This D10 is rolling so good for me. I rolled another 1.
Okay.
You're gonna
Uh,
pay for
Did
this.
anyone get hit?
Yeah, I got it.
Shirag. Okay,
Oh,
so
no!
Shirag, you take 1 effort as the vector flies through space with this keening sound.
It's an effort
And
drain.
It misses. It misses Anne. Misses Avery. It
Thank
misses
goodness
Robbie.
it's Anne.
It misses Amy. And then goes straight through Shirag's shoulder, dealing 1 point of damage.
So it missed Anne and actually hits Chirag.
Oh no.
Shirag
Sorry,
just
it's our
rolled
real
a 7,
people,
right?
not our characters. It's
I rolled a
real
7,
life.
correct.
It's like, because he's nodding, and I'm like, I'm doubling down, yes? Sure.
No, it hit Archie.
Okay.
It's real life, Shrug.
If you
Dodge,
die in
roll.
the RPG, you die in real life.
No!
Damn it, why did I sign that contract?
Oh no, the devils! Why?
But
Fine.
yes, after the Abernathy's turn, next up is Amy's turn. You just got vectored.
Oh, did I need to roll a fear thingy at the end of my turn? that a
Yes,
thing?
yes. If you're
Oh, sorry.
afraid of him, then you do.
Oh, a 3? Is that good?
Cool. You can now attack him.
Okay. I have a sconce in my hand and a knife in the other. The knife hasn't worked in 2 universes. So,
When cutting doesn't work, fire will.
gotta cook. I want to cook this guy. I'd like to just ram the sconce towards and let the ropes catch on fire.
Okay.
I guess I gotta kind of unimprovise, unless that's a melee weapon.
No, it's like a club that you can swing with, so I'll call it a melee weapon. The difficulty to hit, because you're trying to hit Jeremiah, right?
Yeah, he's the one to try to vector us.
Yes. That would be a difficulty of 4.
No. I'd like to spend effort to reroll that because I rolled an 8.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that's 2 effort, you said, or 3?
3 effort for yourself.
5 effort. Oop, not negative. Way better. That's a 2. Right? Is that good?
Yeah.
Cost me.
How much did it cost you?
All the effort.
You know what I mean? Get
1
away.
second, I'm fixing
Cremate
Screamer,
that
which
nerd.
just killed itself.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's taking his costume back to Spirit Halloween. Get out of here.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
2. So you swing and hit it in the ropes. It takes 1 point of damage. But as the fire catches on the ropes do start smoldering and are now on fire.
In this room that is now much brighter because a man is on fire, I assume,
Mhm.
is there a large reflective surface dancing said flames off?
No. At least not in the sense that there's a portal for you to jump through. No.
No, I don't see the presence of some large reflective mirror, for example.
No.
Okay. Do I still have base guns or have I expended it? You tell me. I'm cool. with it,
No,
right?
you still have it.
Okay. I still have it. That's what I got. I'm out of effort. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
So next up, there's 2 accountants left. 2 accountants unaccounted for. So And I believe
many
it's
times
the
can we make this joke?
accountants that are fighting Robbie and Amy. So, Robbie and Amy, you're going to get shanked if you don't
No.
succeed in your evade check. It's a
I-
evade 5.
I disagree. I don't want that.
The difficulty on the evade is 5.
Whoa! I got 5.
5 as well.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
almost want a
uh,
camera on my die because it's dramatically appropriate.
two accountants. The two accountants are coming up on your rear, wielding knives, getting ready to, and they both just whiff it as you dodge around them.
I like to imagine that Amy's like almost back to back with Robbie, and in the moment is like, "You're pretty good for a cashier. I think you have a calling."
Honestly, you're the same amount of skills for a chef. So, I wasn't surprised that you'd be good at this.
Duck.
But thank you.
Next up, Archie, or Avery, either or.
Avery, you got a plan?
Okay, so Jeremiah is Jeremiah. How far away is Jeremiah from Avery?
Within reach. You can
Okay,
can make
so
your
melee
way.
reach or
It's a move action to get into
Melee?
physical fighting range.
I'm gonna, pull out the butter knife that I stashed in my boob pocket. I'm gonna use it as an improvised weapon and chuck at Jeremiah.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it. The difficulty you need to clear is still 4.
Okay, that's. Oh no! I don't have any more effort for that. I am really sad. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, so you chuck it, and his robe opens up slightly, and it just falls
Just
into
eat
this
the knife?
black. It falls into this black void, and fully disappears.
I just ate the knife. Great.
Nom,
I'm gonna
nom,
look
nom, nom,
around
nom.
and find something else to use as a weapon.
There's plenty of sconces that those seem to have worked.
It's gonna eat
Other
those
than
like
that,
sconces.
these rooms are fairly bare. So you either have to do a pro wrestling move, or you have to do a angry villager move.
Is that guy the portal? That nerd the portal?
No!
I mean, you can try.
Okay.
Yeah, jump inside of his robes.
I'm gonna.
Kinky?
It's giving portal.
I'm gonna
Stank.
I'm gonna use my move action to maybe grab one of the sconces, and then I'll think about it for my next turn.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Next
Yeah.
up is Archie.
Jeremiah
there's
is
still Mortimer,
the
and there's still Jeremiah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Mortimer, the ex-soldier, his like hands are like frozen in ice. So I'm just gonna aim the Tommy gun at him and said I'd say you're under arrest, but we're a long way past that, and just start firing.
Anyway, you just started blasting. Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
for
just
it.
started
Difficulty of 5.
Exactly. We roll 3.
That's a hit. And as your bullets start impacting him, Mortimer falls back and is now dead on the floor.
Case closed. Oh wait, shit! We still have problems.
We need to do him confess first. Shit.
Oh no!
It's fine. We've never needed a confession for. Oh my god!
Next
what kind
up
of cop was
would have
I?
been Mortimer,
We don't need confessions in Dust
but
Hollow.
Mortimer is currently on the floor bleeding out. So next up is Robbie.
All right. So I sort of see Mortimer go down and a knife disappear within Jeremiah's robes. And I'm like, all right, okay. Freeze! And I want to try to move my hands and try to
You
create
want to
water
create
and freeze Jeremiah's head.
So you want to create an eldritch being of ice and fire.
Yeah. Well, I guess if he's fire on the bottom half, then he's ice on the top half.
Yeah, ice and fire.
Yeah, exactly.
So go ahead and roll for it.
We're
Difficulty
one
is still
element
4.
away from September. Okay. Oh, there's a 4.
That's a hit.
Is that what I did?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the ice starts
Yeah.
covering the hood, frosting it up. Right as Jeremiah is actually getting ready to grab it again to pull it up, and it freezes his hands to the hood as he goes, and then starts turning to you.
All right, weird guy. We froze your head. Just confess to the crimes. Show us a mirror or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still kind
Okay.
of figuring this out.
So, cool.
Hey. Should I roll to break out of the fear effect at the end of my turn?
Yes, you should.
All right. We can see. Whoa. 1.
That's a success. And I'll say with a crit, you can no longer be feared by him either,
I ain't scared of no numbers.
which is
Scared in the
good.
face.
However, the bad news is Jeremiah steps in front of Robbie, and hands begin breaking through the ice as he rips up his hood, looking directly at you. All the rest of you see is this pattern of light shining down on Robbie. Robbie, you're looking into infinity. Go ahead and make
Yay.
me another difficulty 3 check.
Think empty thought.
5.
Yeah, you're going to take a level 3 wound. Petrifying.
Yay!
As you all see Robbie freeze in fear as he's looking up, and at this point, tendrils of the same vector thing are beginning to reach out back behind Jeremiah, getting like a pair of non-Euclidean wings, and are like beginning to weave forward, ready to strike the petrified Robbie. However, you all have a turn to do something before that occurs.
So am I petrified? Like, so is the condition I can't act right now?
You
Okay.
can't act except for to try to roll against it to
At the end of
succeed.
my turn.
If you roll, if you roll a roll and you succeed, I will give you an action or a move.
Cool. Awesome.
Is he gonna turn into like stone, like literal petrification?
You don't know, but you don't see him turning gray.
I can
Oh,
see.
okay.
I can see
It's not a
cherry
Medusa
grocers in there.
situation.
I can see my
But
first day
I
of
found it
work.
very funny that someone did the at first I was afraid and that was petrified.
Thank you. I try.
Okay. Great.
So, who would like to go next? Actually, correction, Amy. What would you like to do?
Set more things on fire.
Okay, so you're going to swing for Jeremiah again. I'll
Yep.
say you're at advantage for swinging at him because he's fully focused on Robbie. Fully focused on Robbie right now. Go ahead and roll for it. Difficulty still 4.
With advantage. One was an 8. That was
Okay.
a 4.
The other's a
At
4.
advantage.
That's a hit. As you swing into the back of the creature, more fire is beginning to creep up on it. Its robe is starting to burn up, and beneath it, you're beginning to see the legs of a person that are like covered in these geometric pattern tattoos that are shining brightly, but every hit you seem to strike it with, they shimmer a little bit less. So you're definitely having an effect on him. Speaking of having an effect on him, the junior accountants would like to have an effect on you.
They can try.
Ow.
There's like one left.
There's 2 left.
Yeah.
One who
Oh,
was
right.
attacking Archie, and one who was attacking Robbie, and one who was attacking Amy.
Yeah.
So, Amy, I would like
Okay.
you to roll me a defense test.
5?
That is enough. And Robbie, you feel a
Oh.
searing pain as a stab comes in the back of your shoulder for another hit point of damage.
Ow! Why are they hitting me? I got one more hit point, guys. Robbie's not looking too good.
Next up, Anne and Shirag. What do Avery and Archie do?
Can I roundhouse kick the nerd attacking Robbie?
Absolutely.
The one stabbing or Jeremiah?
No, the one that's attacking Robbie. He's not moving. He's like not doing anything, and this guy is
Go for it.
a problem.
Go ahead and bully the nerd with your feet.
Stab somebody. It's fine.
What is the difficulty?
Difficulty of 6.
Oh, I rolled a 7. This nerd. This particular nerd is a problem, and
Go
Avery has made
regain.
it her mission.
Yeah,
to-
regain a point of effort as the nerd who just stabbed into Robbie reaches out his knife ready to stab again, turns around, has this crazed look in his eyes, and then just dodges on the side, but is now actively coming after you instead of Robbie.
Dodges the roundhouse kick, and then she kind of comments with a cheeky smile and just says, "Huh, this nerd's built differently."
Next up,
Archie.
Archie.
What's it called? Is dragging and moving Robbie away an action and a move, or is it just a move?
I'll call that an action and a move.
Okay.
Because he's not making it easy for you.
Okay. In that case,
So you could either unload into Jabernati and see if that finishes him. He does seem bloodied at this point, or the alternative is to pull away Robbie.
Okay. What's it called? So if I go at him and hit, what's it called? Anne, would you be willing to spend 2 effort points to combo, basically give me another point of damage? Because it's possible that 2 might kill him, if like 1 hit doesn't. You're muted.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Mostly
Yeah,
just because when I needed the effort for myself, I didn't have it, and it felt bad. I was like, I rolled a 10. Wait, I don't have the effort to re-roll it. It felt bad. But
I rolled
no,
a 10.
we'll see.
Wait, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I was excited because I thought I could re-roll it, and then I
Alright.
looked at my effort pool, and I was like,
Okay.
Okay. No, you know what? We'll team up on it.
Okay.
Because we're attacking the same person, right? You're attacking the same guy.
I'm not attacking the guy with the knife. I'm attacking
The Eldritch Horror.
the Elder Child.
Oh, okay. You know what?
You
Okay.
have-
I'll allow a combo maneuver there if you want to. One.
Okay. I'll spend the
yeah.
effort to combo if it
Yeah,
works out.
If it works out. So, rolling, aiming. I'm gonna try and shoot this Elder Child with my gun starts glowing with energized power. Come on, we can do this. And we're going to roll. Give me a 1. Whoa! Hey, I got a 1.
Yeah!
So,
Nice.
the amount of damage you needed to do to finish Abernathy was 2.
Yay.
So with a comboed critical hit, you're doing 3 damage. Go ahead and describe how the 2 of you finish off Abernathy.
I think what I'll do is like I tried to bully a nerd. It didn't work out for me. Turn around and realize that Archie's about to do something awesome. So I try to distract the Eldritch Horror by lunging at this guy to like distract them so that Archie can properly aim, shoot, and unload.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you reach over, probably pushing, shoving him because he's still
Yeah.
alert. And as he swings back, the wings outstretched, getting ready to instead unleash his wrath on you. Archie,
Yeah.
his
Aim it up.
torso is
Yeah.
clear open.
Yeah. I say, big. Hey. Yeah. It's like, hey, nerd. Here. Solve this problem.
And as bullets collide with his form, they first there's blood, then there's nothing as it blows apart and the robe itself falls down on the ground. As the form blows away, the other junior accountant that was getting ready to stab down on stab Avery looks at Avery and something snaps and he just collapses as Jeremiah Abernathy is dead. As all of this falls down and we see Robbie regain his composure,
I saw these
a
numbers.
little sprinkling of light starts to shine in the center of the circle and starts to broaden out, creating a reflecting pool.
What the hell?
And as you look down inside the pool, you see ancient stonework, ranges of bookshelves, an alchemical set, and another dead body.
That's
This
not
time-
home.
No, it's not.
Clothed in wizard robes.
But
What the hell?
if that's an actual wizard and not a laugher, they might be able to help us get home. I don't
Yeah,
think the people
maybe.
here understand magic.
Wait,
Yeah.
you mean we have to actually tell someone else what
I mean,
they won't believe us?
It's worth a try. I mean, hell. What are we gonna? What else can we do?
I mean, I once gaslit my teacher that I handed my homework in when I definitely didn't, so I could probably convince those guys.
yeah, gaslighting's a form of magic.
Yeah.
Wait, someone strong, hold my legs. And
Okay.
Okay.
I always like seeing who responds to that. So I want to sit at the edge of the pool and like sort of just lean backwards into the water, hold my breath. I want to see if I can be in both worlds, like go in and out quickly.
I want
Can
to
I-
be in your world.
Can
You
I
want
head
to-
down
Shall we
into the
have,
world?
like, a-
You're poking your head down into the hole?
Yes, and with Archie's holding my legs.
Okay, everyone, Ida, go ahead and tell everyone what sort of magical creature your head turns into.
Oh.
My head is still there. It's that of a human. What outfit am I gonna wear next week? Magical creature, you said, right?
Let me just give you a list of the options.
Because I have one in mind. Let me PM it with you. To you. And if you say it's
Seahorse
on your
and
list
Austin?
or okay, then we'll go with it. How's that sound?
That sounds good. I'm just
Okay.
rolling through the settings because I know which one it is. I just some options are for
I
your
sent you a
for your
PM.
entertainment are familiar construct, apprentice, enchanted item, undead, or undead. Those are
Oh.
some suggested options.
I sent you a PM. In Discord.
Enchanted item.
So yeah, as her head falls through the mirror pool, you see she looks like Amy, but then her hair starts moving, and her hair coalesces in long reptilian strands. As you see that her hair is a bunch of snakes. And with that, we're going to end today's session.
Is everyone else still in the other world? And Amy only half in one other?
We just drop you in there.
Okay, sucked in. Grab me!
So, this has been Into the SAGASverse, the Super-noir-tural episode. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I definitely did. And if you are like, hey, this was super cool, I want to play this game too, then I would suggest that you go visit the Kickstarter page, which you can find. I'm getting ready to send it. Test.
At
Yes.
affiliate.tav.yt/sagas.
Yes, or you can. Oh, it's partially connected. Whoops. Yeah, remember, guys, how Streamer.bot decided to commit to not work? Yeah, that's why that happened. Yeah, so links in chat, links in doobly-doo, links on screen. Affiliate.tav.yt/sagas. As another disclaimer, this is a sponsored stream. And if you go there, then Dennis will see that you're coming here from me. So that's nice.
Tell Dennis we said hi.
Yeah. Tell them
But
it's a cool
before I
game.
let you all
the
go,
Kickstarter and say that we said hi.
before I let you all go,
That.
starting with Shirag this time. Who are, what do, where find, and what should people really check out this week?
Hi, I'm Chirag Agastani. I'm from Daisies and Dragons. I've been your very confused former race car driver turned equally confused accent-having Tommy gun wielding detective. You could find us on me on Twitter at Daisies and Dragons and also at Chicky Said What. This week we've got we're releasing all of our Love is on the Cards YouTube videos that you'll be able to find. These are 2-player games where you basically create a romantic comedy together, holiday romantic comedy together, like a Hallmark movie, just the way you want to do it. We've got everything from lawyer meets florist, all the way to lesbian werewolf bikers meets ttrpg designer. We've got it all. And
Amazing.
yeah, so that's what you can check out on Daisies and Dragons on our YouTube and our Twitter. Hey, that's me. I've talked too much.
Next up, Anne, who are, where find, what do, why, and what should people check out this week?
Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Hi, I'm Anne. You can find me on Twitter at XO_girlwonder, where I have a pin post to all the things I'm doing. This week specifically, you should check out the Adventurers. What's that? I should probably know. The Misadventurers League on Twitch, because there is a series starting there on. Wait, let me check my calendar. On Tuesday. Yes, there's a series starting on Tuesday. I will not be in the first episode because I will be in an airplane flying to Canada. But you should check out Misadventures in Magic because I promise I'll be there in episode 2. It's a kids on brooms actual play where
very nice.
normal everyday kids are also kind of learning magic with tutors in the background. It's not magic school specifically. It's just, high schoolers who happen to have magic too. It's really weird, really funky, really fun. Yeah, episode 1.
I'm getting
on
Sabrina the
Tuesday.
Teenage Witch energy.
That is exactly the kind of energy,
Yeah.
but the 90s.
Yeah,
but
the 90s version.
series,
The good
not
one.
the weird Netflix.
That's what I was
The
going
good
to say.
The latter
So
doesn't exist.
So that is what you should check out this week specifically. For everything else, check out my Twitter, including tweets about me trying to cope with Canadian winters after being gone for almost a year.
Amazing. Next up, Adam, where can people find you? What do you do? Why do you do it? And how many questions have I asked the other people? Oh, and what is the thing that people should really check out this week?
I think you've asked, let's see, probably like 8 questions, probably total. Because whoever did it, whatever. Hi, I'm Adam, he, him. You can find me on the social places at AdamSoWizard. Yeah, I do TTRPGs and run my own games and stuff like that. So you can just find that in a link on my Twitter if you want to check that stuff out. something you should check out is you should check out One Piece. Because I started watching One Piece in the past several months, and I'm in like the 400s, and it's freaking getting awesome, dude. So check out One Piece.
Amazing.
And that's my plug.
Anyway, last but
Netflix
certainly
show,
not
right?
least, Ida. What, where, when, how, why, and whom's this Ida? And what should people really check out that Ida makes, not One Piece?
No.
Is there a chef character in there?
Yes, there is.
Sanji.
Sanji,
Sanji. Yeah.
There is. Sorry, I only watch on Netflix. Hi, I'm Ida. I've been Ida. I will remain being Ida. You can find me on the internet, on Blue Sky, and the Twitter at Indepan. This week, I'd really like you to join us at Horde of Tales, especially on Tuesday, the 16th, at 8 p.m. Central European Time, 7 p.m. GMT. We're going to have the finale of a Fabula Ultima game. This is the combination of every JRPG that you've ever loved. You love Sword of Mana, you love Final Fantasy, the TTRPG, smoosh together. There may or may not be a bad guy, a BBEG with a single wing with Latin orchestra playing in the background. Come join us for the ultimate finale. It's going to be really, really good. And not your jam? You got Thirsty Sword Lesbians on Monday. A ship finally sailed last week. They went beyond hand-holding. Finally!
Amazing.
Lovely. Join us.
And then last, I guess I'll go last. I have been Tav, your Tavi host. Why am I Tav? Because Tav's Tav. You can find me wherever good Tavs can be found, probably on Twitter, Blue Sky, right here. Go give a subscription. That would be wonderful. I need to apparently get to 500 before I can do things with monetization on YouTube. So anyway, with all that out of the way, something you should really check out this week is the next episode of Sagas, which is the next thing that I'm going to be doing, which is the going to be this time, say bad channel, same bad Sunday. And with that, I am very good. I am very bad at goodbyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Goodbye. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.